Mic check, mic check. Right, usually Discord sends a notification, but it hasn't. Come on, load you son of a... Okay, right, let's put this in. 441 C8 AFR. Right, real good. Right, let me check if this is working. Ah. Environment check. Oh, you son of a beetroot. Oh, it doesn't support it. Oh, okay. Wait, it's not working. Right, let's change the screen over. Okay, don't know what's that about, but we'll find out in a second if it's going to work. Right, right. External power. Overhead panel lights. Right. No, doesn't. Oh. Lights on. Off. Off. Go back. Environment check. Doesn't support it. Okay. Aircraft module name relevant status. Red. Okay. It's an update. Let's dim this down a bit. Douche Data Bravo. Okay, I have to wait for an update for that to come through now. Son of a douche. 40%. Right. Go downstairs. Gotta wait until that comes with an update. Right, systems are good. Dim that up. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, this is different. Ooh. This is different. That is definitely different. TA, RA, switch that to on. Right. Fuel plan. Init. ATC. OC message. Receive message page. Hey, Future Clip, what's up? I just noticed this looks slightly different. Right, VOR, cross check everything. The only thing that's not working is my FCE unit, because obviously this had an update today, so that needs to have an update as well. In the backside, but that's how it is. Dim the lights down a bit. It's dark, stormy night. There we go. Not too much, obviously. What's up, buddy? How's things going with your plane? The battery on. Should have left that before we put the fuel in, to be honest. But let's get the fuel thingy-bob going. I'm good. You? Just busy in general. Just got a lot of busyness going. That's all. Things going in life. This and that. Appointments. List goes on and on. Oh, okay. So they changed this. GSX boarding and refueling. Boarding only. Wheel time. Fast time. Instant or cancel. So they'll add more options on here. What else did they add? Did they change this? No, that's the same. It's the same. Right, so as I'm aware, guys, that the camera saves should be set as it is. Yep, that's good. Well, yeah, good. We haven't contacted ATC yet or connected to the network because we're fairly early anyway. So with that, Amsterdam's online. Yeah. Right. We are Amsterdam. So the plane is Amsterdam to Paris, and then Paris to Gatwick in Air France. Yeah. Don't know why I'm going with Air France, but that's how it is. So let's get the fuel going. Page. Flight plan. 1830 Zulu. Departure. Third aircraft. Realistic.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Hope so.
Boarding request. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Okay, let's have a quick look for... Oh, okay, it's just ground online now. Okay, so departure runways 8... Is it me, but runways keeps changing all the friggin' time at Amsterdam? I mean, seriously. Arrival is 18, right? Departure's 2... Okay, it's 2-4 for the departure. So it's the same. But let me have a look at my star via Woody. That's only one. It will be either Sierra Yankee or Sierra Yankee. Runway 24 via CUD 3 Sierra Yankee. It's usually 2-4 anyway for departure. Information is off. Information is Charlie.
Please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items
Information
under the seat
Charlie, and
laptops,
runway's not too far away.
Duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker.
Oh, she's loud.
Once you have
Passengers
safely
boarding
stowed
started.
your cabin bag,
Hello.
please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep
A Alpha Romeo. Where is Romeo? Is next to S Sierra. 144. Wow.
Thank you for observing this policy.
Bonjour.
Please don't
Hello.
load aircraft until the
Bonjour.
fuel truck arrives
260.
and ask to do it.
Let me turn that down a bit. 260. Cost index. I don't know what the cost index at Air France usually do. I'm going to say 18. So it's not like I'm in a hurry to get to A to B. Right, so passengers are boarded.
Good evening.
6,000 kilos, we half a tank. Plan is 2,000 kilos and passengers boarding.
Hello.
Hello? Oh. Well,
Good evening.
ATC's completely offline. Yeah. Okay, flight plan. Woody. Amsterdam. Departing on 2-4. Oops, I went past it. Douche the bush. Via CAD 30 Yankee. And then there's no vias. Transition. Done. Sir.
Hello.
Oh yeah, we got no thing aligned, so put that in flyer plan. We'll check that in a second. Oh, ground's back online.
Hello.
Information is back to alpha again. Typical.
Hello. This way, please.
Okay, let's look outside. Air France. Performance not too bad. Go. Might as well do is put the nav on. Douche the boosh the boosh.
Hello.
Hello. There we go. Zoom that out a bit and check
Hello.
the. Right, so what's the arrival to Paris?
Par ici, s'il vous
Paris,
plaît.
Paris, Paris, Paris. 7, which means doesn't mean it's always going to be 7. Paris, whichever we're going to LFPO, the one LFPO. Okay, so at the moment, connect 1028 and the arrival is 6, and we got 7. We got to change that as well. So arrival is 6. Okay. Vias. I'm not going to worry about Vias just yet. Hello. Good day, sir, ma'am. Right, does this still work? No, so I have to do it manually. For Christ's sake. Right, so speed is 220 to begin with.
Bonsoir.
Bonjour. And weather. So transition is 4. 106 knots. Right, let's put in 4 here. Get the APU going. It's the engine. APU. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Expedite.
Salut.
Ladies and gentlemen,
That to start up.
on board our flight, please place your large bags into the overhead lockers, wheels first, and keep your small items
Approach is online.
in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and
Puis-je
loose
voir votre
items
carte
of clothing.
d'embarquement, s'il vous plaît?
If you are seated in an emergency exit
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed
Hello.
into an overhead locker.
Hello.
Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining
Oh, they're done.
passengers to board. As we are currently refueling, please
They are
ensure
done.
the seatbelt remains unfastened until the seatbelt
To know.
sign is turned on. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Okay, so I'm happy with that. What we need to do now is to do fuel page. still going, but we do have 6.9. .9. Now let's take a look at the takeoff. Scenic long runway, it's 2-4. That's a 2-4. Thank you. On for packs, scenic. Scenic. Oh, it's big to me. We're fairly light. Let's do 1. That's better. Right, flaps 1. Trim is down 0.3. 0.3. Transition 3000. Right, let's put that in real quick. Do 64. $45, $45, $46, $46. 1, 5, 6. Fuel's done, so I can put these guys on. Check. Seatbelts. Yeah, keep it on. It's just a waiting game now for this to finish. I'm gonna connect in 5 minutes. Coming in. No, it doesn't work. Wait. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board.
Bravo.
Please place your
1,
large
2,
bags
4.
into the overhead lockers.
Right, let's
Wheels first, and keep your small
A320.
items under the seat in front of you. These include laptops, handbags, duty-free and loose items of clothing. If you are seated in an emergency exit row or a front row bulkhead seat, all of your items must be placed into an overhead locker. Once you have safely stowed your cabin bag, please take your seat. To help us ensure an on-time departure, we would kindly ask that you keep the aisle clear, enabling all remaining customers to board. Your seatbelt can now be fastened ready for departure. This is a no-smoking service. Thank you for observing this policy.
Come on, me ant, your engine. What? Right, confirm sender system.
Cabin crew,
There we
boarding
go.
is now complete. Any remaining ground
Good.
crew, please leave the aircraft.
And let your plane do what it needs to do. And not
Hello.
worry about the speed. As long as you're not stalling, you're flying. You know?
Hello, hello.
Even if it is a bit low. You're right, Empire.
Yeah, I
but
just
why
wa-
is this
Yeah,
There he is.
your plane's going wonky, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah,
It
so
is. It's crazy.
so you put in 290 in the FMC, obviously, to be cruising at those
Yep.
speeds. So my best thing, go onto that page rather than the fuel page.
290.
Yeah, even though the last waypoint is 300.
Yeah.
Go into
Oh, that's the
cruising.
previous one, yeah.
Go to your cruising page.
Oh, well, where's that?
In it.
Next one? Oh,
Perth.
in it.
Perth, yeah, not in it, Perth.
Too many people. Perth, right?
Click on, well, it's usually able to put it in there, but it's, obviously you can't because it wants you to activate the praise mode. So all I would do is activate it anyway, even though you're not landing. So click on activate, and it
What, the
confirm
approach
it.
phase?
Yeah, it happens to me
No,
sometimes
surely
with the
not.
Phoenix. It happens to me. So I click activate and confirm, and then you can put in your cruising thing in. It happens to me. I'd done it once. I thought, oh, there it is, and I put it in.
Well, it's here. Manage 0.75.
That's the
It's already
speed.
there.
That's the speed. We're talking
Yeah.
about the altitude. It's the altitude. For some reason, it's not holding at 290 for some odd reason. It thinks it wants to go up to 3-4 still. So you want to.
So I see what you're saying, Empire.
So you-
Tell it that you're going to approach, and it'll go, oh, we won't climb higher then. We'll descend down.
Yeah. So here, approach phase. Activate it and confirm it.
Yeah? Okay, confirm.
Correct. Then go to the Prev page again.
I've clicked on it. It's just stayed on approach.
Okay. Usually you have a cruising page available. So go to the next the previous page.
phase.
Yeah.
Previous phase.
Yeah.
It won't go back now I've activated the approach phase.
Oh, so there is a bug. Unless the
FS Lab,
FS Labs is doing it. It's a flight plan says now, it still says 29.
Flight plan.
Yeah, it's still saying 30.
I don't know.
But at least it's got all that in, so go and click on the autopilot panel to see what your screen's doing.
It's calculating for a descent to land.
Yeah, it's still
it's
climbing,
doing.
even though you've got 29er.
Ian,
Then
how
set-
far,
set to
how far
manage.
away are you? How long have you been
Um,
flying for? 43 minutes.
Yeah, I'm 4 hours and 27 minutes away.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I said it might be worth just reloading at that airport.
Or change change the altitude to 300. This is another option I usually do. Change it to 300.
Right.
Then with the VS, change that to -100. With the climb rate, -100 or 200, whatever feels comfortable. Wait until it settles. Once it settles, then adjust your speed from, or you might have to do it manually yourself, change your speed to about 260 or 280.
Well, it's 0.663 at the moment.
Hey, Captain Michael. Once it's settled, then change the speed to 260 manually, rather than the system
here?
doing it. Correct.
Okay, 260.
And while the plane is holding, still set in manage, Ian. It needs to remove the circle usually.
There you go.
There you go. And so the engine still rev up and see if it just starts to speed up.
We're on full power. Literally full power.
And
Been
she's
there
not-
for
I know,
the
right?
whole time.
Not even going up.
It will go above green dot speed.
It's sat at
210.
240. Well, that's indicated. Obviously, we're at 0.63. We're at the moment 0.63 is the speed.
You started to climb again.
Yep.
Even though you got it set up not to climb, it's starting to climb.
Yeah.
That's weird. Where's it doing that?
Well, exactly.
It shouldn't be climbing. You got it at -100. What the flip?
Yeah.
Ian,
exactly.
Put it into manage mode though on the.
Hey, boss man.
Which now?
Keep all of
Where?
it in managed. All of it. Keep all
Okay.
of it in manage mode because putting it
There you
in pilot mode just doesn't work.
Shouldn't
Just let the plane do everything.
At least your top of descent line is, it's still moving forward, isn't it?
Well, I'm on approach mode now. So we've told it to go to the approach mode, so it's going to slow down to green dot speed, isn't it? That's what Jack says. Hit
it
approach
will,
and it slows down.
It's slowing down, but
Yeah.
it's descending though. It's descending to hopefully 30,000.
But you're below green dot speed, it's saying.
Yeah.
That's what I don't understand.
I don't know.
Even though you're descending, well, the engines completely go to idle now. That's quick.
Yeah.
Ian, can you do me a favor, mate?
Sure.
Whatever you do, don't just like reload or land somewhere and then just keep flying it and these issues, you would just roll with it and deal with it. Just don't just like give up and go, I'll get this, I'll reload.
No. I want to find out what's.
Ian,
You're
do
the
the,
experts on all this.
I need to get some food in a second, but quickly go in, turn both your flight directors off.
Okay.
At least it's holding at 30.
Turn that off. Turn the other one off. Turn the autopilot and auto thrust off. Just recycle the whole system.
Okay.
Point your
Right,
stick
now
down.
Put it all back in.
What are you climbing?
Autopilot needs to go. Remember. Put it back into managed. Because your nav mode's in the.
Yeah, like a reset that is.
Yeah. Shut up.
It's an alpha floor. It's an alpha floor now, so you need to put it into climb.
Wiggle the throttle
Oh,
into the climb.
Throttles in climb.
Yeah. One more thing you can try is you can whack it into
They're already in climb. Oh,
Sorry,
wiggle it in,
Michael, I
please,
can't
please.
speak over these guys speaking. Just wait, Michael, until they're sorting things out on their end.
there's
And-
climb.
And also,
Yeah.
Captain Michael, don't always believe what Breeden says.
Now have a look on the speed. What's happening?
Because it hasn't been
Alpha
confirmed
four.
yet by the
Still
man
saying alpha
himself.
floor.
Yeah.
It's because it's stopping you from right. Whack it into whack your things into toga quickly.
Okay.
Wouldn't recycling the all throttle?
Toga,
Now what's it saying now?
alpha floor.
Alpha floor.
Shouldn't be climbing either.
No, it's green dot. We need to get above the green dot speed. Hold on. Put it back in the climb if you want, Ian.
Okay.
I'd recycle the auto throttle before you do.
Climb.
I'm not saying I'm a big fan of him. I'm just saying that FSUPIC hasn't.
Oh, you recycle the auto throttle again.
It has
see if
been
it's-
confirmed by the man himself who makes
Hold on, let me find out how.
FSUIPC. That's all I'm saying. There isn't. The man himself haven't said it. It's been mentioned on Facebook
Times like these,
by
you
the
need an
group
Airbus
of
to go leave a climb.
testers and a
Airbus
group of
pilot.
people that may work and do things with the company, but the man himself, who, Stephen, hasn't come out of his mouth. Yeah, Stephen, yeah. It hasn't completely confirmed
Still
from
not.
Stephen itself. So until Stephen confirms it legitimate from the man himself, then yes, but until
Believe
then,
me,
he hasn't mentioned it. He's very quiet, so I can't really say yes or no. More likely, it'd probably
Okay,
be
gone to thrust idle.
yes, but at the moment it's like, has been confirmed until...
And it's
saying-
descending.
No. It'll still be P3D, no, you still can use it. Even there's no longer, if FS UPIC no longer does it anymore, the older version you got, or the current version you got, will still work. Just that you won't
Well,
get
it
any
says here
updates for it.
for green dot speed. It says green dot speed is the optimal airspeed for an
So
Airbus
as soon
A320
as
to
the
fly
plug's being
when an
pulled,
engine restart
the
is not
current
possible
version
because
of the program
this is
that you
because
have
it's
will still
maximised
continue.
the
Hey, Reese.
power/off glide range in the wing level flight.
Your engines are flickering between
Hmm.
like full
It's
power
gone
and
full
idle.
power again now, yeah. Full power.
Right, I need to take off for a second, guys. I'll be in chat. 2 seconds.
Okay, well we'll hang around.
If I find anything, I'll put it in there.
I notice
Yeah,
that every
thank you.
time you do start to power up, rather than the speed going up, you're kind of having your virtual climb going up or down. So that's what it's doing. It's starting to go up again at
Yep.
CO2.
Yeah. And we can't get above the green dot.
Oh, hang on.
Yeah,
It's going up now.
One
It's
thing to
going up now.
remember, everything the plane's doing by itself against your wishes is to keep it preventing from stalling.
Mm-hmm.
That's what, yeah.
Yeah, it's
And
going
I
up
would
slowly.
keep it in managed mode across the board. Because it doesn't listen to anything you say.
But he didn't see
No,
myself.
I would just set your cruise level that you want to be at in the MCDU and in the altitude
you
thing,
feel
and
crappy.
then just
What's
put it all
up?
managed and let it
What's
do
up?
its thing.
Yeah, so Captain
It
Michael.
won't stall you, you know.
Is anything from Steve
It will,
anyway?
tell you to
Literally.
do something
anything
to
from the
prevent
man himself,
it
like
from
Steven
falling
or
out of the
someone.
sky.
Until the man
Trust
himself
in
says
the
it,
systems
I wait
to-
until then.
you
So
know.
has the man
Okay,
himself
well, it's
said
all back in
anything?
managed
Because
now.
only
Everything's in managed.
said it via Facebook. So
Here we go again. Now
anything
it's
from the
30,000
man
now.
himself, Steve.
Now you're at your
See if I'm
height.
connected to AVAO.
Obviously, the managed bit is come off.
Should be. Not
Just
in
wait
anyone's way.
to level off.
No, I'm not. That's good. It's good.
Make sure you're in idle, which I think you are. Not idle, no. Fine.
We're in full power. We're in full 1.6 EPR. Way
Yeah.
over the top power.
That amount of power should easy speed up.
I know.
Yeah,
we should,
easily.
we should be rocketing.
it should start to come down the speed because you're now leveled off. But because
Yeah.
you're not, you're level and
Yeah.
you're full power, I guess that's
Yeah.
why it's climbing you, because there's too much thrust and it's got to go somewhere. So it's
Yeah.
climbing above what you want because the engines aren't idling back. I'm wondering if there's maybe something with the way you're setting your climb. Did you hear it click into place to the climb detent?
Yeah,
Because
and
if
it went
it's
away on
slightly
the.
off, If
On
it's
the
slightly
thing.
off, it won't
It would
register
tell you.
being
Yeah,
in that.
if it's slightly off, it'll tell you on the thing, a systematic, climb. But it's back in now.
Right, gents?
So, oh, hang on, it's rolling back. Ah, here we go. That's where I need it to be. 1.4. So it's coming back a bit. That's what I expected to see. But we're still holding at 250.
Okay, I see what's going on. Your speed is set 75. And that's extremely long. But
Sorry, I can't hear any of that. I couldn't understand you.
You're cutting out, Michael.
Hello?
You're like a Dalek, mate.
You're all robotic, mate.
Are you from
Disconnect
Doctor
and
Who?
Reconnect.
Hello?
Disconnect and reconnect. I think it's the internet.
Half the plane thinks you are landing too, don't forget.
Yeah, I'm on approach mode.
Yeah.
So it's slowing me down to 176. Look, there's the pink 176 down here.
How can we take it out of approach mode? 'Cause obviously now we need to make sure it knows we're not in approach mode.
Exactly.
Is there a
No
way?
idea.
Empire's the man
He
there.
told me to do that. Yeah.
Because
Yeah,
usually
so how
for
do you-
me, right?
How do you take it out?
For me, right, when I click activate, I still get a cruising page there. But this one, it doesn't. So I
Oh,
never really
let's
had
put
the
out-
experience with the
That's-
FS Labs regards to that. So
Phoenix of
That's good.
Microsoft, probably.
Just
No.
pull out the speed. Pull the speed and it should be fine.
Sorry.
Pull
the speed?
Now. Pull the speed now
you
And
mean
set what?
to
and
manual?
set your speed manually. And it should be
Yeah,
fine.
but set what? Set what number?
Wherever you want.
Did that before
Just
it's still
anything
did.
Well, I mean that's not good to me.
Do you know what, Ian? Just do 255. Just do above the green dot.
Okay,
Playing
Like,
some games and
see,
stomach
just to see if
start
it actually
growling.
does do that.
255.
The hunger.
You gotta pull it out. See if it actually goes up to 255 now.
And it starts to climb. Nope.
Yes, it is. No, it is. It's going. It's getting faster. But you're above the 30,000 now.
I mean, it's doing 0.67.
Yeah, it's climbing. It's going faster. It's going at 7.8 now, 7.9. It's going faster. So it is trying to get you to 255. So it's listened to you there. Wait, hey. Now we need to get you out of the approach mode that it's in. So
Okay, show me your MCD.
Second, it's just frozen a minute. There
Oh.
it is. And
Oh.
we've jumped. We've lost all these again.
That's still an issue with FS Labs for that.
Yeah.
that was a freeze though, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, and now we've
What
lost the autopilot, and
Off to
right,
that.
we're back
What?
on now.
Where are you flying?
Oh,
Aton.
Autopilot dropped out then.
what? Really?
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Something wrong with their coding, man, for that to happen.
Yeah.
Maybe that's upsetting it as well. That's not helping.
Well, I've just flown all the way from Bristol to Larnaca with no issue at all.
Yeah,
Mm.
apart from the
And I just
MCDU
did a
resetting.
turnaround. Yeah, the NCD, yeah, but I mean, I can live with that.
Let's get you
But
out of
having-
approach mode. That's the
Having
that's
this at full, we're back on full power at Alpha floor.
At least you're going over to 255 now. You're
I'm
going-
doing
Yeah.
0.69.
Let's focus on getting you out of approach mode, Ian. We can get
Okay.
you back into a cruise state. Like the plane's stable at the moment. It's
Yeah.
it's at 255. It's at
Yeah.
30,000. Let's just get you out of approach mode now. How do we do that?
Beeping
Empire?
at me again.
Because you're about 1,000 apart from about 1,000 difference from the altitude you're set to.
Oh, right,
So
that's
it will
why it's
go
doing
off.
it.
Yeah.
But I'm not asked it to go higher than 30.
No, it's because your engines are mass.
Yeah,
Yeah, are
they're full
going-
power.
And so it's got to go somewhere. So in order, it's going. Oh well, you want 255, but we've got full power, so
Yeah.
we're gonna have to climb to maintain
Yeah.
255.
Yeah.
So it's listening to you, but I think maybe manage mode on the speed is better. It will drop back down if you put it into manage mode on the speed.
Okay. Manage mode.
But Empire, how do we get this out of approach mode?
Well, it has to go into the pref page.
Yep.
Right, so obviously you're stuck on that page. So, can you not go, like we said, the next page or the first page?
I can
or
go to the next phase, which
that's
is to
it,
go around.
Yes, that's a go, and that's it. You can't go back any
Can't
further
go
than
back.
that.
No, because
Okay.
you've activated the approach.
Yeah. Okay.
So it thinks we're out. We're finished with cruise now. We're on approach.
How about setting a cruise in your perf page? Oh, you're on your way.
You can't go
We
to the
are in
cruise
Perth.
page. You
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
go into
sorry,
cruise
sorry, I
page.
just realised.
He's now
into
taken
your
that
flight-
away.
Can you do that in your flight plan? Can you set, like,
Flight
or is
plan?
it still in there? Is it still in there? The 34,000.
The next
Yeah.
one is Larky at 34.7.
At Ernal,
33.6.
at 34,000 at Ernal.
34 here.
In
At
speed.
Ernal, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, set speed, yeah.
3,
Change
4,
it for...
Oh,
The only
There.
thing you can
entry out of range.
No, not like that, Ian, not like that. Click your, the right button next to Ernal.
Yeah.
And do it on that next page it'll take you to.
What in here? Altitude constraint.
Yeah. So altitude constraint, put your
340.
cruise level,
Okay.
and speed
Done.
also. Put your speed in as well. What's your speed at that level, at that
I've
height?
no idea.
Well, look at your flight plan. It's on your flight plan. You got your Navigraph flight plan.
Flight plan. Here we are. 247. It says.
That's your cruise speed, yeah. No.
That's too low.
Forget the computer, Ian. Look at your
Right.
your. Have you got Navigraph, haven't you? Have you
Yeah.
loaded your flight plan in with Navigraph?
Yeah.
Go to bring up Navigraph. You can actually see the paper version of your
There you
flight plan within Navigraph.
Yeah.
And in that, it'll have. There you go. Scroll down
This is-
and find your cruise level for Ernal.
There it is.
Right. So what's the speed there?
I don't know. You tell me. How do you work these figures?
We'll keep it steady.
0.77. Is that the
point-
speed there?
Yeah.
0.77.
0.77. So that's what we need to tell the computer.
Okay.
The speed constraint. I don't know if you do it as Mach or if you do it as
0.77.
knots. Yeah, 0.77.
0.77.
I think you might have
Find
to
out
put
once you
it
click
in
it.
there.
I don't know. I'm not sure it does
Won't-
it work with.
Won't go in.
I didn't think it. That one is for like knots. So if you know with a conversion from 0.77 to knots, then you can put that speed in.
Don't know.
I mean, what speed does it usually do? That height?
0.778 is it?
It's about
Yeah,
278.
260 knots.
260 is it? Is that
That's
whacking 260?
that's
Okay.
spot on.
260. Done.
you know
Okay.
would be much faster. Much
And then
easier
click climb.
in with the reading
Climb.
the Python.
Insert.
And insert.
Okay.
And then when you get to that waypoint, it will take you up to that level. As long as you got 34 on your dial.
Also with the 320, you always got your secondary flight plane as well. I don't know if FS Labs has it.
I don't know if it should do, but I don't know if it'll
Hmm.
work. There you go, it's recalculating, I think.
Yeah. It's got
Sure it
256
has
at
that.
3,200 feet.
Yeah, it's going up though, it's going up. But it's
but not-
recalculating it.
Yeah. Not to flight level 300. I mean, this is 3,000 feet here.
Yeah, but it's recalculating it constantly. It's not like an instant. It's redoing it.
Okay.
I'd put 34 in your altitude as well.
In here. Okay.
And then click.
34.
Oh, actually, no. Yeah, just put it in, but don't click it yet.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I'm taking it off.
it'll send you. Yeah, you might as well click it, mate. It's all right because
Oh, okay.
it'll Ernal is
34,
the
managed.
point. So let it do its thing now. So
Okay.
I
don't know if this will keep until
it
might
has
just try and
worked.
get it down.
It has worked because you look at the I like the way it's just gone beyond it.
Yeah, because the engines are still maxed out.
Yep.
You need
give
to
it
reset
time.
your auto throttle, I think.
Okay. Copy that.
I would put it into toga, turn off the auto throttle, put it back into climb, and then reactivate the auto throttle.
Right. Say that again. Turn off the auto throttle.
Put it into toga.
Yeah.
Yeah, turn off the auto throttle, put it into toga,
All right. Done.
and then bring it back to climb. Once it's registered in toga, though, check it on your screen to make sure it's registered that it is. Decelerating.
I'm at full toga now, and the
Okay.
engines are at full power.
Yeah. Now come back to climb and or click auto throttle and then come back to climb.
Okay. Auto throttle
I mean, if the plane's set up for approach mode, I don't think this is going to work.
and climb.
There you go, main toga, now climb.
Yep.
And then that should,
Now we're in
get a
climb.
click of that. Now you're in, yeah. Okay, so just leave the plane now to do its thing until you get
Okay.
ready to clear to descend. I mean, it might try and actually take you down, but you have put a constraint in. I don't know if you have to do that for every waypoint after urinal as well. I don't know, but they are changing. They're flight level 257 we're up to now. So it is gonna.
Got 1 mile till urinal,
Or it might just be a very long
Half a mile.
descent.
and we're there. Next one is IVAO in 14
Yeah.
miles.
Let's see. But yeah, now it's gone to 34,000 on Ernal, so that's good. You might have to repeat that process for Icaro, Pippin, and all those waypoints that are a part of your cruise level. Just going
Right.
in and saying, 34,000 and the speed as well. Your speed has now gone up to 270. You're absolutely fine with speed, mate. You're buzzing along now.
I know. I should be at this full power. I mean, why are the engines still at flat out? You know, they're just
Yeah, the
just
engine
honking.
shouldn't be flat out now. That's a bit.
I know they're burning. They're full on, and we're not hardly. We're not rocking away. We're only at 0.74.
Yeah.
And I've
Dak
got
reckons
buzzers.
you go into the MCDU and input the flight again.
Yeah.
I don't know. Can you do that? Will not confuse the computer? I don't know, man. I think that's a bit of a risky one, though. At the end of the day, you're playing a stable with speed and height.
Yeah.
I'd make sure those extra waypoints now beyond the Icaro, because otherwise it's going to start descending you down to the flight level that it says on in Icaro. Actually, no, you have to do that, don't you? Airbus doesn't descend until you tell it
No.
to.
Absolutely. As long as
I-
my thing's at
I'm
still 340, it's going to stay there.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So I think you'll be
No
alright.
matter,
I think just
no matter what
leave
the
it.
thing says.
Yeah, I think just leave it. I'll have to go in a bit. I'm gonna,
Yeah, I think this is going to be.
another 30 minutes, I reckon.
Yeah. I mean, it wants us to It says decelerate here. This is hardly stopping on the numbers.
Nah,
It's 400 feet high now.
I wouldn't worry too much about that though. It's gone down a little bit.
0.74 on the speed,
Yeah, it's not.
which is okay.
Yeah, it's going down though. That's the trouble. As you're slowly climbing, your speed's slowly disintegrating. You won't
Jerky
get out of
Jacko says
approach
you won't get once it's activated.
mode.
Adam's the one that's doing all the talking, so
Ian, honestly,
I'm
I'd
just
change
frustrated
those-
because
do
dinner's
those
late, so I
things on
can't
the
take off and
waypoints
do my
like you
flight
did with,
until
like,
dinner's ready.
the other one.
And it's going to be 15
to
minutes
let
late.
Many of them. There's like 30 more to do. There's loads.
Just to let the computer know that you want to stay at this level and not to do anything, fishy.
At least it's flying, I
Is there a
suppose.
secondary
Right.
flight plan? Can you load
flight
a
plan?
secondary flight plan
Copy
in
the
FS
active.
Labs?
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah, do that, man.
But it's
Same.
just copied. It's just copied
Same.
what we've got in. It's the same.
Yeah, don't matter. Yeah, what's the waypoint, Ian, before your top of descent?
I just usually make a whole new flight plan in the secondary thing.
Alright, hang on.
And that looks fine to me now.
I mean, there isn't one.
I'm going to be late departure.
You'll have to look on your paper flight plan, Ian.
I'm going to be late departure. I can't do anything.
Yeah, your top of descent's gone now from the FMC.
Yeah.
Because you activated approach mode. So look on your
Your
Navigraph
cruise already. That was
flight
quick.
plan for top of descent.
Okay.
And just do a direct to that waypoint before
Damn,
your
that was
top of
quick.
descent.
Doesn't take long for that plane to get
And
airborne.
that will sort you out for your all these bloody like waypoint things.
Take long.
So it's
What's your cruising level again?
where is it?
28.
Here we are.
20,000.
Top of descent.
TOD, yeah. So do a direct to Ugbet.
Ugbet.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ugbet. That's the one before your top of descent.
Oh, okay.
Do a direct
yeah.
to there.
Well, it's very, very
then-
light anyway.
That will probably help
Oh,
this
my
approach
fault,
mode
CG.
thing.
Oh. 430.
I mean, you're not on VAT sim, so this
Ugbet.
isn't coming up
There.
far, mate.
Ugbet. Insert. Okay.
Yeah, I'll probably
Now,
look at
at least
getting
that
that
will
plane soon, but
That'll
won't be this
be,
year.
Stop.
yeah, see now,
Ugbet.
there you go. All your flight levels
won't be
are
this
back
year.
in for an actual, yeah. So you're
where
gonna,
you
your
flying?
plane's gonna start
Paris.
turning,
I'm going to
but
Paris.
you're gonna stay at your cruise level.
Amsterdam to
until
Paris,
you're
about
top of
50
descent,
minutes flight.
and then you
About
look
50
and start,
minutes,
it'll
give or
descend
take.
you, and everything's fixed now, basically. You're still in approach mode, but you've tricked the computer.
Okay.
So you're just straight to that final waypoint.
Jack
What-
says
Well, no, I
just
won't be
do a
doing the
direct
secondary flight.
to Pomax. Oh.
Don't know what Pomax is.
Captain Michael says you can try helping, but they won't listen.
Trying to resolve an issue here, so sorry, don't read in the chat. Bloody hell.
Well, we are doing a direct, but not to Pomex. We're going to wherever. We're going to Ugbet.
Adverts. Maybe I've got enough fuel. I think I've got about 20 minutes fuel on board just for the APU.
It's
Extra.
all sorted now, Ian. You're fine. Just
You think so?
yeah, the
With
plane
these engines running at full power like this
yeah,
all the time.
Well, check your fuel flow. I'd maybe against your flight plan.
It still doesn't
Well,
look
you
like
can't
amount
actually
of fuel.
you skip all those
Fuel
waypoints,
flow is
but
1640 kilos an hour on each engine.
I don't know what that is. That's in Michael, mate. What's the attitude for?
I don't know who you got
I'm
on
trying
board.
to
You're
help
nuts.
you, but-
Trying to make it.
Adam, so whatever. Oh.
The
Wanna
amount
help?
of fuel.
Jump in the voice chat and
Don't know how much
have
fuel
a
he's got.
vocal
55
voice
minutes
help.
extra of fuel in case I
Yeah.
have to divert because I will be freezing by the time I land there. Only 55.
I mean, we're at 35,400
Why
now.
not 56?
It's not holding any sort of constraint at all.
But it's leveled you off. Well, it's because you got 35 in the. It's leveled you off though, Ian. That's the main thing. You're not climbing. Well, maybe might be trying to, but I think you're fine. I think you're okay now until you get to your top of descent.
Fine. Depends how much fuel you got on board. That's my concern.
Okay.
The plane is stable. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Not rolling back now.
If you want, go back down to those buttons and put it on the system page, and it'll bring up a status and
Status.
it'll tell you if it's normal or not normal.
Normal. That ain't
yeah.
normal.
Everything's normal. Well, the plane thinks it is, so that's
Yeah.
all right. But
Yeah, but it
you
isn't.
go back down to 35,000 now.
When I had 10 minutes.
It's descending you back down. It's sorting out the.
I didn't even know it's fuel efficient.
It's
The
going right. You should
well,
be
the
at
45
35.
is more fuel efficient over the
35
over
one.
the oil aircraft.
Well, make sure you're at that. And it's
I don't know, actually, I
Even
haven't
if it
flown
starts
such a
climbing
long
back
time.
up again because your engines are maxed out, it will drop you back down again.
Flown that
It'll just
last
keep
time I flown
cycling
the
up and down.
Learjet
And
45
that
was
you
back in
just have to
FSX days.
Find
Wasn't
out
that
why
great,
your
but it did
engines
the
are
job.
maxed out. That's
It did the job. Did the job.
you ain't got like failures turned on, have you?
Oh, hang on. We're back to cruise. We're off. We're off the approach.
Hey.
There's the cruise page again.
Hmm.
That's good.
So, there we are. So,
No more fiddling, Ian. Just let the plane do its thing.
That's busy
This whole thing started with this can't be right.
in
this
life
can't
in
be
general,
right.
I
When do we
suppose.
fly this damn plane. I've always had
But
trouble
other
with
than
it.
that, I'm just
Every
waiting
flight
to
near
have dinner.
enough.
So waiting
It's
to have
meant to be
dinner with
easy.
Winner.
Hey, have the
Give me
seatbelt
a-
signs come off yet? Are they still stuck in their
That
seats?
plane's still
I
not
don't
right.
know, I
though.
don't care.
It's not set up correctly. What with Ian?
Give
at
me
the
an
moment.
MD-80 or a complicated old school
If
thing
you've
where
got
you've
the
got to do
cruising
everything.
page set up for 340, range speed is 7.78, and yet it's not doing none of those.
Right, well, we're back in cruise now, and we're back in managed, 0.78. So that's all good.
Can't believe dinner's
Why
late.
the hell are those engines screaming?
Wait for the mechanics to sort out, that is.
The speed definitely wasn't right at the start in Alpha 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, correctly it
Yeah.
wasn't. Absolutely it wasn't. There's lots of things that wasn't right.
You might burn off more fuel, by the way. than
Burn
Yeah.
more
you
fuel
think.
might not get. You might not even
Yeah.
make it to the destination. The amount of fast the
So you
engines are
might
doing. Jesus
End up having to
Christ.
land a little bit early.
hmm
Just be prepared for that. I'd start
ATC will be
searching
tired of
for
me in a minute.
Airport.
I'm connected to
Yeah, I'm
AVAO
gonna have
and
one on the
ATC be like,
backup, just
oh,
in
is
case."
this guy going to take off yet? Is it
Fuel
the same
prediction.
one way?
Why does it say
24
like,
departure
at the
runway
end,
24.
it tells you what you meant to land with,
It's the
doesn't
same.
it?
Extra time instead.
It's
On
the
the
same.
fuel prediction page.
Fuel
If
prediction.
you've got any extra fuel or
It's the same. Just have to wait for din-dins, guys. Well,
Oh, here we
you
are.
will have, you will have fuel left over.
Yeah,
might as
3.9.
We'll just
Yeah,
do this anyway. Seatbelts
According to this.
on. Check.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I suppose you take extra fuel and all that, don't you?
We've
So
got
it
enough
could be
fuel
alright.
anyway, so oh for Christ's sake!
You're just
Who's
gonna burn
inside
into
of
your
me?
reserves, maybe.
I know
Well,
it's the
you know, setting
jetway.
for it.
Huh?
For
This is a jetway. Get rid of
Yeah,
it.
you'll be alright.
Get rid of it.
Mm.
I'll get rid of it. What's on the menu? Eggs, quiche, nuts. beans on toast, whatever you prefer. All sorts of things. That's been accepted. That is in. Initial climb is 4,000 feet. We just haven't got clearance yet. But look at this, boys. They updated this. This looks different now. Oh wait, we can put this back on.
We're at 35,500 now. Climbing.
Away from flight plan and lock the door. Done. Let's wait for Din Din's chicken dinner winners. That's when engine start. Trim is flaps 1 at seal
Remember,
3.
it'll cycle through. If you do climb above that 35, it will bring you back down.
203.
Once it gets
What's
to
35?
30.
I've asked for 34. The thing.
I know. But in your flight plan, it says 35,100. So, I mean, you might as well
Right.
just set 35, mate. Your
Well,
dial.
guys, I will
Yeah, if you look at
disappear
your
again
flight
to
plan.
eat my dinner.
It's got 35 at the
As
top.
we are going to, hang on, we're going to Paris.
So it's
Paris.
until you get to your top of descent, it's trying to get you to 35,100 and maintain you there. And when your
Enjoy.
engines are
Yeah,
throttled
it's
up
just
high,
I think
there's extra power.
I don't even gonna take off by
Yeah,
before
but I'm not in
6:30.
manual. I mean,
when you
I'm in,
it then
Oh, wait.
pitches you up to bleed off that extra.
There you go,
yeah,
guys.
yeah.
The Charlottes.
And then of course you get to a certain height, and then it will bring you back down. The engines roll back.
Yeah.
You send back down to 35. And it'll
Charlottes.
just go through that cycle until you get to your destination.
The
Charlottes.
Recycle the spoilers. Okay.
Yeah, you got your spoiler, mate.
It's a shark,
What,
for
put them
Christ's
out,
sake.
you mean, at this speed? When
It's
it
a
ripped them
shark.
off? Okay.
Good
Hey,
shark,
wait,
too.
is that? Put that down. Is that up? Your spoilers?
No.
They are.
No, they're off.
Oh, is it? It looks like it's raised up.
No, that's off.
Oh, okay. Oh, fair enough.
Okay, I'll
Any travel tonight?
I'll,
Not
bring
till
them down
8.
then.
Not till 8.
spoilers at full. And now back and off.
You know, I saw something very similar to this on that Velocity flight stream by
Germany's
the
got
Boeing
an
captains.
exam
and
going on.
They did exactly what you've just done. So every
Yeah.
now and again, their plane would kick off an overspeed warning.
We'll turn this down.
Because they were literally on the
And I'll
on
be
the
right
line.
back.
And every time it did, all he did was bring out his speed brake and put it back in. And the alarm
Third time
went off.
lucky.
Right.
I've never known that as a procedure, but he was an actual Boeing pilot, so
Oh, fair
he knows
enough.
obviously better.
Oh,
And
engines come off
Jack-
at 1.5 now.
But Jack's just said, I think that's the play.
Well, we're not at full power anymore.
Yes, that's the one. That's all that had to be done.
Yeah, but why is it still climbing when I've won 34,000?
I mean, give it time. It takes time for things to happen here. It will go back down to 35,100. Don't worry.
Manage mode. We want it in manage mode. Okay.
It's starting to drop now before you even click that.
Manage mode.
It's going back up now.
Nope, it's climbing.
Even increase the climb because of that. I would not play with it anymore.
We've gone back to full power, Jack. We've gone back to full power now.
Speed brake again, do the speed brake trick.
Okay, speed brake coming in. Speed brake full. How long do I leave it out?
Seconds.
I've got full at the moment.
Only cycling it.
Okay. Speed brake. Toe stowed.
Have to go in a sec. Are we back on in the morning?
Oh dear. This is hard work. Yeah, we're at full screaming power again now. Full engines.
I'm never saying to stop playing with it. Seriously, Ian, I'd just leave it, mate.
Yeah?
Doesn't matter if it's screaming full power. You're flying stable. It'll do
Yeah.
its thing, you know.
It's just annoying that I can't get hold of it. I can't get control of it. Should I put that at 351? So it matches that?
Yeah, just match it and then click it, yeah. Match your altitude. And then click it and then just leave it, you know.
351.
And obviously, before you hit your top of descent, just obviously set your, you know, your base altitude for the approach.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't touch it again now. I'd just let the plane sort itself out. And let the people use the toilet. You're not a monster, man. Sounds like my women.
It's just so frustrating though that I don't know why it's doing it. And no one can say, right, you do this, and you're back in control.
Well, none of us are airplane pilots, so
no.
that's the reason. But I mean, you more of a props than a you know. An
yeah, I mean, I've never,
but
I can a handful of flights I've done in this thing, and every single one, for some reason, has gone wrong.
This is great experience. This is for
Yeah.
This is all just a learning.
Oh, it's a learning
tutorial,
thing,
you know.
absolutely. But it's only a learning tutorial if you learn, if you realise what's happened. I mean, why are these engines on full tilt?
That's a question for an Airbus pilot, I'd say.
Yeah,
An
why are we
actual
screaming
real-life
like this?
maybe.
You know, and we're not back down to 1.2 or 1.3 where it should be when we're cruising along.
Black box would know.
Yeah. But I thought.
Right.
Oh, we got bleeping at me again now. Stop bleeping.
Yeah, just keep hitting that button if it does, but. At the end of the day, we're in a simulator. We don't know how they've coded this plane. We already know that there's a couple of, you know, deficiencies in coding to do with the home screen and all that. Who knows? Maybe you have to do things in a certain order, or things don't happen the way it does in real life. Who knows?
We're higher than the flight plan says. Flight plan, the top flight plan is 340. That's what we should have. That's what the sim brief says, 340. So we're at 351. We've asked it for.
Pop a message to Black Box. You know, he'll know.
Oh yeah.
Right, I'm gonna have to shoot, mate.
Okay.
Right, go eat my dinner and.
Farewell.
I'll be back in the morning. I'll be doing a flight. So.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do this again. Try again and repeat it both ways. Just like we did when we. Remember, how many times did I try to go to Lanzarote in this thing?
Yeah,
4 or 5 times.
Yeah, there was
Jack
always
kept
something.
helping me, and Empire kept helping. Nobody could help me, and the whole thing was just a disaster. It just wouldn't do what I wanted it to do.
Right. Good luck, Ian. Take
All
care,
right,
mate.
See ya.
Ciao.
Bye bye. Oh well. Okay. Anybody else got any ideas? But not to make it worse, because it's flying at the moment and it's reasonably stable. So this top of climb keeps going away from me, as if it wants more and more climb. Okay, Reese, nice one. Yeah.
Hey, Ian, what's up?
Hello, mate. We're having fun and games here with this damn thing. It's not a happy bunny, this plane. It's not happy.
So my first question is how and why did you activate the approach?
Because Empire said to. Was it Empire or somebody? Yeah, Empire said to.
Why?
Empire said activate the approach. So I did.
So you activate the approach when you get there, not
Yeah, that's
Mm.
what I thought.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what I thought when you're there. But he seemed to have a plan, but it didn't work. But we're not on that. We're not on the approach now. We're fine now. We're back on normal progress. We're back
Try
on
to put
cruise.
try to put the flight plan again. That should fix it.
Yeah. It says cruise at the moment. We're at 340, but it says it's optimum 325. It's not very far away. So redo the flight plan.
Yeah, just punch in the flight plan again. It should fix all your problems.
Okay. Well, I'm on the flight plan page. So what do I do? Flight plan.
Go to program.
Program. Or progress. Where's program? So I don't see a program. I've got direct progress, performance, init, data, flight plan, radnav, fuel, secondary flight plan, comms, menu, or airport.
Yeah, go to secondary flight plan.
Secondary flight plan. Yeah.
Yeah, punch it, everything you've done.
Right,
Try,
I'm there.
Copy active.
Copy active.
Copy the one you have.
Yeah. There you go. Active copied. So it's the same as what we've already got. Direct to that oak bit. Yeah. Yeah, so it's exactly the same as the normal one.
There we go.
Okay. So nothing's changed. We're still exactly the same as before. We're on a direct now to the top of descent. So nothing's changed. Still screaming power. We're still at 358. We've not come down to where I want it. Nothing's changed, mate. Our top of descent, top of climb is still way away from us. It keeps going up as we go along. It's poorly, Michael.
Now go to progress again, and then activate.
Go to progress.
Yeah, probe,
Yeah.
and then activate.
Activate where? What? There's no button to activate. What do you mean? There's
It should be activate second lifetime.
Oh, well, there isn't. Progress. We're in. This is cruise. Got cruise settings, and that's it. There's no button to activate anything.
Alrighty, then go to init.
In it.
There's something really messed up here.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
Okay, check secondary flight plan. It's
Secondary flight plan. No. Clicking on it, it's not changed. Doesn't work.
I don't think it has the secondary flight plan option.
No.
But okay.
Flight plan, secondary. Reverse performance, secondary plan. No. Data.
Just leave it how it is and you'll be fine.
Just leave it. Okay.
Good evening, Gavin Ground, Lufthansa 8731 at stand 12 A320 IVAO to Innsbruck. We did, but okay. A320. Clear to destination Aldrich 1 ferry departure, squad gate 7270, information charge explanation 1029, Lufthansa 8731. Outlook 874. Say next to the filter in, don't activate the approach until you're close to the airport.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, but I was under instructions from a pilot who knows much more than I do. Flown this thing about 5-6 times at the most.
Yes, but not Adam.
So. But why? This is what I don't understand. Why are these engines screaming at full toga power? No one can help me with that.
Yeah, they're trying to speed up, that's why.
They're trying to speed up.
And at the 350 it's very hard to speed up.
Should we go down then? Let's go down.
Yeah, go down.
Let's go around to 28. Maybe disconnect the autopilot and push the nose down. We're
I gotta go now. If any problems, just message me.
Yeah. No worries.
Right, see ya.
Thank you. We are descending, Jack. We're going down now. Going down to 280. Let's see what happens down there. Plane goes into Alpha 4 and messes with the pitch to gain speed. Because it increases the angle of attack. Yeah, I'm with you on that. I can see that. Yeah. If you're still having the speed problem. It's not that I'm having the speed problem. I'm going fast enough. It's just that the engines are on full power. I can't understand why we're on full toga for the whole flight. Right. So there's 29,000, so we've got 1,000 to go. Let's see if it levels off where it should be. Where I've asked it to level off at. And then power should come back in, but not to full. Right. Alt star. And Mac. So here comes the power, but look at it! Full toga again. And it's climbing.
Right, I'm back, guys.
It's not staying at 2.8 where I want it to.
Can't believe how I'm late for.
It's going up 11, 12, 1300 feet per minute. There you go.
MSF
Tell
just
me.
released a video of them doing a flight test on the seaplane for MS-24.
Why?
Oh, okay.
Why is it
Check that out
climbing
later.
2,000 feet per minute? I've asked it to go to 2.8
I'll
It's
do
on
that,
full power.
later.
and it's climbing like a banshee.
Captain,
Any ideas?
I regret to
Right,
inform
give me
you
a second. I
that
don't know
the
what
chief flight
yeah.
attendant has
What's
been
up with
killed.
Ian?
I'm going to take it off climb and just bring it back down
Right,
manually.
flight attendant has been killed. Oh dear. Let me get this sorted, guys. I need to get this airborne. So it's information echo. Departure is 18 left. Oh, it's all changed. I've been sat here for so long. The runway and everything about it has been changed.
Right.
Ah. Right, it's 18 left now, guys. Right, let's do it. 18 left, or departure's 18 left. Okay. 18 left. Change it to that. There's only 1 star. Well, we'll find out what it's like when we get hold of it, won't we? Won't we?
You can take the auto throttle. Yeah, that's what I've done, mate. I'm now just manually holding the throttles.
For a couple of days. Oh, it's only the 7th
It's
today.
still climbing.
The 7th today. Let me switch over to ground. Here. 121805. Information still echo. Okay. Before we go ahead, I need to change it into here. For MSFS being released, it's not till
It
the
certainly helps the engine
19th.
situation. Now I'm back down to
18.
normal, you know.
Did we say
normal
18
power.
left? 18 left, yes. 18
Just got to wait
left.
till it levels off at
Via
2.8
Kidit Alpha 2 Echo.
and then push the power back in till about 0.7 and leave it there.
So that, which means my takeoff data is all incorrect again. So let's change it to 18 left. Sync, calculate,
Move the trim wheel.
send that to
It
there.
hasn't got a trim wheel, has it? The Airbus?
Then we can do. Oh, it's gone offline now. Ah.
Oh, this thing here. It's already at 0.
Yeah, it comes out on the 19th for 2024, doesn't it? Right, so that's been changed. With that done, we just have to click on the approach.
Move the trim wheel, then put the
121.
autopilot's still on. You mean the auto throttle?
121,
Auto thrust.
Okay, let's get clearance, otherwise I'm never going to get out of here. It's my big concern.
Right. Out cruise. There we are.
So,
Now
let me
it's-
check.
It's levelled off at 2.8, which is what I want. Now I've just
Can't
got to
believe
manage
the
the
time.
speed.
I'm literally running late. 9 minutes late. Oh my god, it's a record. So the downside is that I'm only going to do one flight. That's the downside with that. So a man's got to do what a man's got to do. I don't see any.
Still
I can't
going
hear anyone
down.
on the
It's not
frequency.
stopping where I want it.
Plane coming in. That's fine. And let's get clearance.
Zero. Right.
Air France 1441.
Okay, that's fairly
Good day,
steady
Gate
there.
Charlie 8, information echo on board, request NAVAL clearance to Paris.
So, do you think I dare put the auto throttle back in?
441, good evening, stand by. Break, voiling 28 November, right turn, heading 150 to intercept.
Trump. Hey, super.
Right 150 to intercept bearing 28 knots.
Voiling 28 November on the new heading, cleared ILS approach, one at right.
On this heading, ILS approach, 1 inside, bearing 28 knots, I think.
Yes, second.
Air France 1441 is cleared to Paris Orly. Cuda to Echo departure, runway 18 left. Initial climb flight level 60, stroke 1000.
Clear to Paris has filed for runway 18 left on the Kid Alpha 2 Echo. Initial climb 6000, squad 1000, Air France 1441.
Air France 1441, readback is correct, report fully ready.
As simple as that, boys.
Air France 1441, flying southbound, you need an odd flight level. Would you like me to change that for flight level 270?
Air France 1441, confirm.
Roger, I'll change that for you.
270, Air France 1441. Ready to departure, so with that, let's beacon, initial climb is 6, let's get going. Right, 270 is, that's fine.
Flight plan changed.
Air France 1441, as well as ready for push and start.
Air France 1441, the QNH
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
approved.
QNH 1032, push and start approved, Air France 1441. God, will you save Trump to finish this mission of saving us and humanity
Voiling 28 November,
from
wind is calm,
craziness?
runway 1 at right,
Thus
clear
is
to
the
land.
king.
Long
Oh,
rollout
yeah.
is approved.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Clear to land, runway 1 at right,
Right,
and long
so
roll
with
up
that-
Departure checks completed. Bypass
Up
pin inserted.
once. Down to off position. It was a bit dull. And we all good. And so let's get the ground shots. It's to the right, isn't it? And let's check the surroundings. And let's get out of here. We are running late. We are literally running late.
Locking
Yes, and he's like 296, isn't he? Like way ahead in the polls. Way ahead. Or can't say that, but you know, I agree. Can't even say that. Ain't straight. You know what that means? Do I have this? You know what that means? Oh yeah, he's in the lead. And knowing him, he will start straight away, even though he's not in power till January. Oh, come on, GSX. Nose to the right.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Right, let's get number 2 going.
Cabin crew, arm doors and cross-check.
Do that because I'm running late. Ace, babe. Oh, what's GSX doing? And departure time is going to be 18:50 out this way.
Ladies and gentlemen, please observe
Ace, baby.
of our Airbus A320 aircraft. Thank you.
I've got Discord muted because of hearing
Ladies and
ATC.
gentlemen, welcome aboard.
But it's gone full screaming
Please
power.
pay attention to illuminated signs and crew instructions, including the following safety procedures.
Auto throttle
The
armed.
safety card found in your
and on.
seat pocket contains important information about exit routes, oxygen, life jacket,
Up, she starts to climb.
which you must know.
400, 500.
Thank you for the
There
follow.
are 8 emergency exits.
I mean, climb power, full power
Appreciate
is
it.
Are now
it's
point
commanded
Thank you for the
full
follow.
EPR.
Welcome.
And we're 1,000 feet per minute
To the land
going
of
up.
the land.
exit may
And I'm
be
in
Right,
behind
this
you.
engine
It's gone
Sue
past
started.
where it needs to go.
Slowly.
Yeah, or maybe it's not
That
right.
hasn't
Right,
worked.
we'll go flaps 1.
Oh, God, it's confusing, man.
And then go to here
Yeah, I
and
hate
set
this
the
plane.
trim to
Nothing but trouble with it.
0.3.
Perfect on the way down. I don't know.
I know. Yeah,
Recommend
perfect.
0.3.
Please set parking brakes.
Had a lovely trip down.
Parking brake set.
Waiting your confirmation
On the
for a good
return.
engine start.
Pull a mask towards you.
Cockpit to ground.
Oxygen.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
And mouth, and breathe
It's
normally.
broken.
Hold the
Maybe,
mask in
I mean, it shouldn't do, but maybe we have to do
Right.
like a
side to
Right,
adjust.
brakes.
A restart when you land.
On that.
Yeah.
But it shouldn't do.
I'm sure if I start again.
Douche the bush.
Yeah.
Right, we are
Sure, if I
on.
start again, I mean, I
And put it over your
obviously
head.
didn't, set it up correctly on the
Alpha.
I didn't notice anything.
Alpha.
What can you do?
Yeah.
Not.
There was no
For
ECAMs, there was no messages, there was no nothing to
There
say.
you go.
Everything was,
Foiling 2 November, taxi
It's,
via Victor to
This,
the
this,
gate.
the speed was wrong, like you said. You shouldn't have been climbing it
Low into
under
Yeah.
250.
yeah, it was went straight to alpha floor. As soon as I went to
the cabin.
flex,
Could
it
you repeat, please?
went
I
to
can't hear
alpha floor.
ATC at all. Give me a
Yeah,
second.
that's a safety.
Your tray table
I
must
can't hear
not be stowed.
ATC, so I have to move
Armrests
Discord.
down, window blinds
Right,
open.
cabin sign is checked.
Door track
Foiling 2
disconnected.
November, taxi to gate
Bypass being
Charlie
removed.
12 via Victor, Whiskey 13,
Left is clear,
Bravo,
right is clear.
and Quebec.
Engine's good. Flight model is good.
Okay, guys, we will taxi to Charlie 12 via Whiskey 13 after our
We'll
chat.
shortly be dimming the
Yep,
lights.
and at Whiskey 13, clear to cross, runway 18 enter.
I don't get how some people still see us as top of the food chain. We haven't had
Okay,
any
Whiskey
special
13,
temperatures for
one
hundreds of years.
crash 18 center, we went to a number.
Crazy world. Oh, there's Dan. Let me confirm that.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
Yeah, like I didn't know that. Right, let's get this flight done. I've been streaming for 2 hours and haven't taken off yet. Jesus Christ. Right. Air France 1441 is on Alpha 4 Echo, ready to taxi to 18 left.
Air France 1441, taxi to holding point Echo 5, runway 18 left, via Alpha 4 and Bravo.
Taxi to 18 left via Echo 5, Alpha 4 and Bravo, Air France 1441.
There are moments in life.
Almost
when a man
correct,
has
to be
gotta
sure.
do what
Runway
a
18
man
left,
has gotta
holding
do.
point Echo 5,
Echo 5.
via intersection Alpha 4 and taxiway Bravo.
What a man has gotta do.
Holding point Echo 5 via Alpha 4 intercepted and in Bravo. Everyone's 1 Really? Super?
Correct.
Really super? Why do you do that? Why do you do that? Right, let's go. Right, so with that, we go on to Alpha. All the way down to Alpha, then to Bravo, and see the Wizard of Oz. Whoa, hold down with the speed. Speedy. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Just missed Alpha 4, didn't we? We just get across here. Yeah, just missed Alpha 4, didn't we, guys? So gonna go to here and just take a shortcut. We do that. Just realised that, but that's fine. We just missed. Right, we just had a cat a corner. We should have taken Alpha 4 back there, but it doesn't really matter. Guys, you see nothing. You see nothing. Alpha 4, we just missed Alpha 4, but you see nothing. Right, we have no company message. APU's good. Weather radar is switched on. Yeah, we just taxi and let's get out of here. The runway hasn't changed. Well, arrival, that's the case. Right. Can't believe how late I am. Jesus. 0.3. Right, we already get flaps 1. Our departure time is 18:50 something now. Drive at this rate. Okay. So next frequency. Oh, it's Unicum after that. Got Unicum after that. You son of a big boots. I think there's ATC for arrival. There is. Slow it down, man. I'm going way too fast, man. What she said. Come on, plane.
Air France 1441, turn right for Echo 5.
Turning right on Echo 5, Air France 1141, just notice it. I'm just cutting the grass, but you see nothing. Nothing to see here, boys. Air France 114 is also ready for straight out departure. Let's do it. Do it.
Yeah, Air France 1441 is now approaching Echo 5. The wind is calm, runway 18 left, clear takeoff.
Did it take up from runway 18 left, Air France 11441. Right, let's get rid of this. Let's turn the chrono clock on, NTCAS on, my mind's all over the place today. Okay, that can go off, that's going down. Right, just line up and let's go.
Willing to 8 November, turn right, taxiway Delta, then all the way to the south via Bravo, and then on to Quebec.
Now Delta and to the south to Quebec. Proceed.
Airborne. Rio airborne. No, I can't do speeds on that now. Jesus.
Yeah, 1441, climb flight level 130.
130 Air France 1441.
KLM 194 transmitting and did not hear the voice.
Laps in.
Ladies and gentlemen, please keep your seatbelt fastened.
It's 220.
Whilst the seatbelt sign is on.
Standard.
We recommend that you keep your
Standard.
seatbelt fastened whenever you are seated.
Down, down.
Toilets are located at each end.
Southbound 441, continue plan to cruise level 62 Unicom 122.8. Have a nice flight, bye-bye.
Cigarettes.
After Unicom on 1228. Air France 1441.
Offering you the chance to choose.
Right, standard pressure on here.
Today.
There you
Full
go.
details can be found in your in-flight brochure. You can also purchase
Let's go to
a selection of
330.
beverages together with drinks and snacks from the bar. We accept all
For that the
major credit
sky.
debit cards. If we can be of any further
Right,
assistance, just ask us
look at the
as we'll
approach.
join you in the cabin shortly.
It's still the same. For the arrival, okay, let's only approach on for arrival. Departure and arrival. Right, arrival is 06. That's what we got here. Be on final. Actually, trace 06. The opposite direction, my guess is. Yes, it is. But to go past the airport to come back in, so. Here that goes. Still climbing. Might as well continue to cruising and change it on here. No, it's done it automatically. Cross index 18. Seatbelts can go off. That's it, we're cruising. Now cruising and running late. Now cruising and running late. Is it quiet in here now? Oh, yeah, it's just you, isn't it, Ian? Yeah. Yeah. No answer. Okay. Discontinually. Right, man, move that. Transition. Yeah, depths, echo, depths, echo. It's on. What would that anyway? The hell, I haven't done anything. I literally done nothing. I literally done nothing. Well, I literally just done nothing. I had my own thing to deal with. 2780. It's fine.
I didn't realise you were still in the chat there.
Yeah, I was still in the chat. I haven't really done nothing, to be honest. I just kept quiet and let Adam do all the talking.
You all chipped in, but it was just uncontrollable. Whatever I did, nobody seemed to be able to help get it back on track. Couldn't hold the altitude. It was screaming engines full power. So I thought, you know, what's the point in flying all the way back to Bristol like that? I won't learn anything. So I decided to ditch it.
Okay.
And start again from Dubrovnik and fly back and see what happens.
Roger that.
But you know, we tried a few. Well, you saw, you know, I had lots of help trying to fix it. No one could give me a definitive. Right, this is what you do. This is what you do. Everyone had ideas, but nothing worked. And you know, if I wasn't learning anything, what's the point? So we'll just try again.
If I was me, and then again, I'm not familiar with FS Labs. That's the only downside, because I'm not familiar with it. Is I would probably say, right, let's put the heading bag on, go, so that way you've got your heading selected, and then just completely scrap the FMC, and we do it from scratch again. You know,
yeah,
we do it.
That's what I tried to do.
Again.
We tried to do that. I tried to have it on unmanaged, so we put the speed in. It wouldn't respond. It kept full power all the time, even with the speed was in.
Jack did say that ever since you took off, the speed wasn't right.
No, it absolutely. As soon as I took off, it went to alpha floor.
No.
Before it even took the runway. As soon as it went into flex, it went to alpha floor.
Was the aircraft, when you landed, did the aircraft think that the first flight was finished, or it was still in so-called active mode for the first flight?
Well, the MAC-2 was empty. The flight plan was empty.
Okay, yeah. So it was cleared then. Okay.
Well, I didn't clear it. I didn't press anything. But when I went to restart the next flight, it was empty. Okay. Everything.
So it done it itself automatically.
No progress. Yeah. When it lands, it just clears it, I think.
Yeah, it usually does. It's the same with the Phoenix. As soon as you land and takes you to a gate, you look at the system and it resets back to the main menu again with everything cleared. Yeah. Ready to request a new flight plan in. It's just that occasionally when I'm doing a secondary flight, I go into the system thinking, oh dear, that's odd. The speed and this and that is incorrect. And then I go to the init page and it says approach mode. So if you go to the init page, and which I am now, it tells me my cost index and my cruising. So that's where you put in your cruise information in. But occasionally I don't get the specific page. And so I just activate the approach phase, confirm it, and the next minute, boom, the cruise page appears. But obviously it doesn't do that if you join FS Labs.
No. Once you've activated the approach, that's it. It thinks it's trying to slow you down for the approach.
It should do that. For some reason, it doesn't really do that precisely with the Phoenix. It's a little bit different. I don't know why. No. But usually you can set it up for the init page for the cruising. The initial climb.
A321X, IAV engines, 202 passenger versions.
You've got the Sharklets on.
Mach 2, 93 tons, maximum landing weight 77, maximum zero fuel weight 71.5. So this time my zero fuel weight is 63.7. Yep. So we're nowhere near any weight issues, so I can discount that. Takeoff weight is 74.1 and the maximum is 93.5. So we're 20 tons under the maximum.
Yeah, what's your last flight? Was you...
Last time was closer, but it was all in spec.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine, yeah.
It was all in spec. It was about 3 tons less.
Okay.
But everything was in spec. Everything, you know, was green. It was all good. There was nothing red. You know. So that's good. So I'm just checking that. Okay, that's LBDU, Dubrovnik.
Going to Powys and running late. Running late because I had late dinner.
Yeah?
Yep, that's how it is, right?
Okay, right, let's load that again then. Right, loading in. Let's try and do this again. So the first flight was perfect. The one from Bristol down to there, it did everything correctly. It was just the return.
I find with some planes, well, not as much anymore, but beforehand, some planes don't like a turnaround state. I remember flying the very early access of these planes. I'm like, oh, he doesn't like a turnaround state. I have to restart the goddamn plane.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It's a shame we'll have to do that because surely.
And so you're
built
when your sim status are slightly will freeze for about 10 seconds. Still going back to the main menu. Okay, so it's a serious issue.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, still got that.
But whatever you do, you're not going to resolve it until FS Labs does something.
Well, they're not going to do it. Yeah, they're not going to do anything to it. You know, their focus is now on Microsoft.
Ooh, future clip. You got in trouble by a supervisor. Yeah. I went away for 10 minutes. I went away for 10 minutes, and the supervisor is getting annoying because I didn't contact him in the time I was away for 10 minutes. Even in the rules, it states that you're allowed to be away for about 15 minutes away from your flight or your PC. Ooh. Well, the problem is,
I thought it was like 30 minutes on VATSIM, isn't it? You're allowed 30 minutes, I think, before you get.
Well, it depends how
that's
busy.
If you. Yeah, that's if you weren't under any control.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're under a busy control in a busy environment,
15 minutes,
then you can't. Yeah, you can't go away.
Usually,
if you're out in the middle
of
of
15 to 20. So.
Yeah, if you're out in the middle of somewhere just transiting, like, you know, through Europe, high up, Langen radar. It doesn't matter.
Usually in most situations, if I need to disappear in ATCs online, I just requested Air France 1441. He needs to disappear for about 10 to 15 minutes, and then usually he just say, "Yep, no problems," and that's it.
No, Adam, I didn't. I couldn't get it to be under control, and so I wasn't learning anything.
No, you just landed quick.
Yeah, no. I wasn't learning anything, so there's no point in just sitting there all the way to Bristol and me not learning why it's doing its thing. So I decided to bail and we'll start again from Dubrovnik here. Go through the thing again.
Maybe that supervisor didn't know that you'd gone for about 2 minutes. I mean,
it definitely wasn't right.
You know, you disappeared for 10 minutes.
We tried loads of things. Everyone tried everything.
Or the person
no
trying
one
to
knew how
contact
to
you maybe doesn't
resolve
know how long you've been away for.
There we are. That's what I've
but
done.
Then you could have waited about 10 to 15 minutes. Exactly. Especially you, Fuji, because at the end of the day, you used to be part of the staff
No, it wasn't.
team.
It wasn't
part of
the engines were screaming. It wouldn't hold the altitudes, anything I set.
So you
just busted through
would know the
it
ins
wasn't
and outs
right.
of the rules and regulations and the policies
So
and how
something
things
was wrong.
work.
But I don't know what. You're right, I don't know what. And nobody could say.
Yeah, exactly.
If we get hold of an Airbus pilot, I will ask. I will ask next time. We'll put the question in and see what people say. The VOD's up there if people want to watch it, but
no problems.
No, I wasn't learning anything, but there we are. Right, so let's go again then.
TOD 20 minutes. Jesus, short flight. It's a good thing because I'm late anyway.
GPU. Chocks.
You could always do, Ian, is your passengers never left your aircraft, so you could just go instant with the...
Just instant board, yeah, we do it instant load, instant everything.
They're never deboarded.
No, on this occasion, yeah, we'll just do instant, so we're not messing about with GSX and everything. We know that bit works. I haven't got a problem with that bit.
Initial descent is...
Okay. Right, batteries. 1, 2. External power. Thank you very much. Right, lighting.
Got to talk like this. Bonjour, this is it. No, I can't say the French language. Get it?
Right. Smoking. Tests. That's all good.
5 miles.
On that side.
Keep forgetting my FCU unit's not working. Since the update, the 320, the unit doesn't work now until they updated it. So
really,
yeah, because they changed some things. So and then the drivers or the software went in the background for the unit thinks it's a different aircraft type, which it is because it's slightly different. So I have to wait for the Wings company to update it. So my £100 unit is sitting on my desk not being used. But they're usually quite fast. Give it about a day or so and then we'll release an update for it.
Right. Active nav base, there's it, in base, that's it. 21, 2411, da 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 da. That's all good.
Yeah, found the rules. Yeah, I've read that. To be honest, I've been away longer than 15 minutes anyway. Even when I get permission, if ATC's online and I need to disappear, I just say blah 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 blah. I need to leave about 15 to 20 minutes, and then about 20 minutes later I come back and say blah 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 blah, I'm back in cockpit, and it will say continue as followed or welcome back, or in most cases if I need to switch over to a different frequency or Unicom, boom. I never really have any problems. So I've been pretty lucky. I never really have any problems. If there's no ATC on, and you're on Unicom anyway, I usually end up checking whereby saying, well, I'm in America, not going to get any ATC anyway, so yeah, I need to disappear, I disappear, and then come back and there's still no ATCs on. I think rules are in place, I agree with the rules. Never really have any super problems with that. Exactly first time I had it with the supervisors. It depends on the person, doesn't it, at the end of the day. I think because I've been contacted by supervisors in the past, and
Request
some
data.
are literally nice people, and I had no problems with them. And then I had been dealt with
Initialization
a couple
received.
supervisors,
Depart.
or one supervisor
Received.
actually, not a couple,
Fuel on
one
board.
supervisor
Crew
who
details. Blah 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 blah.
wasn't very
Next
understandable,
page.
and he wasn't on my
It's
side.
all
I wouldn't say
good.
he was on my side, but he was a bit up himself. So it depends on the
Let's
person.
check this
At the end of the day,
against
you
the
might come
flight
across a
plan
supervisor who is
11.063,
nice, don't have a problem.
Yep. Fuel,
Or you
trip
might
fuel,
come across a person
refuel,
and you just think, oh, I wish,
instant.
oh, really, this kind of person, really, well, I have to have him. Anyway, everyone's different.
Zero fuel weight is 666, so 63377.
Like I said, that supervisor
Yep,
doesn't
that's
really,
perfect.
that
That's
supervisor
good.
that tried to contact you
We'll send
obviously
that
doesn't
off.
know how long you've been away for. That's number one. He's trying to contact you, but he doesn't know how long you've been away for at the time.
And
He might
there we
have
are. We
disappeared
have
for about
fuel
a
on
minute
board,
or 2
instant
minutes.
fuel.
And then obviously that person should have waited
That's
about
it.
10 to 15 minutes anyway. But obviously he didn't.
Right. Next to the menu.
I mean, when he was trying to contact you, how long was you away for? About just under 10 minutes.
Send that report.
Anyway, I wouldn't worry about it too
Boarding.
much. I wouldn't worry about it too much. Not like 8 minutes.
Request.
Oh, you're under the limit then. Yeah, you're under the limit. Wouldn't worry about it too much.
Instant.
I mean, you dealt with it, haven't you? Conversation's ended.
Board now or instant? Instant.
He hasn't
Request
done anything
go.
to you. Wouldn't worry about it too much. What's done is
Okay.
done. What is done is done. Wait, is it the same one way for the arrival? Yes. You only had
Messages.
one supervisor who was not, was a bit
Prelim.
aggressive
Sector.
towards me. And that's when I was
That's the slot.
at East Midlands as
That's the
ATC.
load sheet final. So these are the details I
To
need.
be honest, Fuji Clip, the only,
Right. Zero
the only
fuel
time
weight.
I had the most calls from
63.
supervisors when I was being ATC. I don't really get contacted or called from supervisor when I'm flying a plane, but when I was ATC, I end up having like 3 times supervisor contacted me.
Max
when I
zero
was
fuel weight
ATC.
31.3.
Believe it or not.
Mac takeoff 28.8.
When I'm flying, I don't get that.
Fuel in tanks there.
But when I was
Correct date.
ATC, I definitely had a couple contacted me.
Page end. Perfect.
And remember one time, actually.
Performance
That's how it
request.
is. That's how it is.
Oh, I'll do this in the tablet.
That's how it is. Like I said, I wouldn't worry about it too much.
11.1. Zero fuel weight.
End of the day, you off. You haven't broken any rules. End of the day, that's the main thing.
63.4.
You haven't broken any rules.
And then the zero fuel weight CG.
Why are Paris is so busy all suddenly? Interesting.
31.3.
I am listening, but I'm just making sure I'm doing things correctly. He's going good, actually.
Click.
Still a while yet before the thingy bobs,
Okay,
but we go up to 18,000 feet, and I need to continue. 300 knots? I'm not doing that, sir. Jesus.
Calculated takeoff weight is 74.3. It's only
doing
4.2,
that,
close
sir.
enough. Wind, final, alternate, trip time, all good. That's it. Right. Takeoff. Airport LDDU. Runway is 29er. 290.
Mine's changed 3 times. That's how long I've been at the gate for.
Yeah.
God.
Flex, optimum, anti-ice off, air conditioning on.
Well, it's going to give me
Winds.
vectors.
Let's just double check that, make sure it's got the right one. 70 at 4,
We wait and see.
1028 and 14.
We wait and see.
Yes, let's pull the correct weather in. Here we are dry. Takeoff weight 74.2,
Oh, what about it?
74.17, yeah, that's close enough. Takeoff weight is 28% there. Okay, calculate.
Should see you on the map somewhere. There you are.
There we go. So, ladies and gentlemen, 156, 160.
That's a decent flight you're
and
doing.
160.
Jesus, 4.5 hours. You're halfway
Conf
there though.
is 2. Stab trim is 0.1
There's
down.
a lot going into Paris. Paris.
Flex is 57. That's all we need from there. Right.
Paris.
So, performance.
There's another thing to mention. When you was original climbing, did you use cost index 0 or whatever it's set to?
Whatever the thing is.
Okay, because usually if you set your cost index to 0, it will help to climb faster.
Down. 0.1 down. That's it. Flaps 2 down 0.1. That's correct. Flex temp 57. Correct. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. So 156. 160 and 160. There we go. Done. That's it. Right, flight plan. I should have done this before that, but it might change, we'll see.
Will change if you haven't put your rival in.
Yeah.
Departure.
Yeah, okay, well I'll redo it. The performance won't change, I just have to re-enter the numbers, that's all.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Right, 29. And that's the AMUG 1V. AMUG 1V, that one there. Insert. Let's go to Bristol. There we are. Arrival. 09. ILS 09. And it's the IGTA 1B. IGTA 1B. That's it. Via BRI 1. Insert. Okay. Let's just check this as we go through. Right, so takeoff. Course 294. DU 903. DU 904. And Amugo. Speeds 250, 250, 273, 293. Top of climb. EBIT 360. 0.78. Okay. There's that Elmore. Hawk. Goal. Rutsey, Cooton, Leapham, Kunav, Beacon. Pistu. That should be Biggin Hill after that, it is. And then Ictam, Saw, Ashwan.
Right. Things are looking
Pomax.
good.
And then Bristol. And then the teardrop.
1,
Round
2,
for the runway.
3, S8, 1,
185, 250, 250, 250, and that's it.
Parfait, je roule tout droit pour Sierra 26.
That is done.
Air France Yankee Alpha, autorisé atterrissage piste 06, 90 degrés, sud.
Low again.
Voilà, 737 sur V1, vous roulez tout droit et la porte est juste devant vous.
09, I'll get the deck bearing in a distance, 1004 miles. Right.
Sometimes
Et
it's
Paris Orly, bonjour, du corps 432.
French. Right.
Corsair 432, Orly.
Right, CO5 heading CO6.
Et corps 432, on a 330 Néo avec l'information Bravo à bord en direction de Nantes. Ce serait pour copier, s'il vous plaît.
Come on. That's all good, that's all good.
Corsair 432, si vous souhaitez Corsair pour l'indicatif, je vous propose de le changer en mettant Charlie Romeo Lima.
Good.
J'ai regardé sur Flight Radar, il me semblait que c'était lui.
Oui, mais en fait, sur Flight Radar, c'est là le numéro que vous avez, c'est le numéro de vol commercialement.
Ah, pardon. Vous voulez que je mette lequel?
Si vous souhaitez, si vous avez le temps, Charlie Romeo Lima. Sinon, on reste comme ça.
Bon, bah, je vais changer pour Charlie Romeo Lima. Oui, parce que je me disais, ça faisait un peu allemand tout ça quand même.
Air France Delta Yankee, autorisé décollage piste 07, vent 100 degrés lumineux.
Init 2 page done. I will check that. Init page 2. Yep, it's all in there. I put all that in when I got the final load sheet. So 634, 0 fuel weight, CG 31.3, block 11.1. Takeoff weight, landing weight, trip wind, reserves.
Oh, tower's on.
Trip time, taxi. Look all right.
118,700.
Jack.
It looks all good from me, from this point of view. Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely. It's within specs. It's within limits. As far as I can tell, nothing's screaming at me. Obviously,
So have to put in your initial climb into the autopilot and then set to manage.
Autopilot. Yeah, and then we'll do all that. Right. What is it? It is 360. 360.
Français 737, je suis arrivé à la porte Sierra. Je quitte la fréquence. Merci beaucoup.
Bonne soirée, monsieur. Au revoir.
Is 1028.
Bonne soirée, bonne semaine. Au revoir.
10.
François Palais, 168, tour de roulage, la tour.
Standby. 10. Set.
À plus de 30 000 qui ont reçu une clearance. Trafic au sol à Orly, contactez la tour. 118.7.
Got 100 set here for some reason. What's the V2? It was 160. There we go.
Mayday, Air France 95.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Why you have to say Mayday? Someone's declaring a Mayday now.
Oh dear.
Going to delay me even more.
Right.
Yeah.
APU. That looks good for Jack, yeah. Yeah, it looks good for Jack as well, so.
Air France Delta Yankee, descendez 4000 pieds, 9028.
Turn all the fuel pumps on.
Et Delta Yankee, prévoyez l'ILS 06 à Orly.
Stick the beacon on. And we'll wait for that to become available, and then we'll put the bleed on, and then we can get the engine started. Tried that, Jack. It didn't work. We'll try when it Push it in. See, nothing. Push it in, nothing, no dot. Pull it, nothing. Push it, nothing.
Is your system aligned?
We've got a system aligned. Where will that tell me? Status?
It usually tells you how many minutes you got left on the top of up screen.
Status. Normal. Status normal. I mean, we've got a display. You know, everything's aligned, as far as I know.
Roger that.
But the we're not getting managed speed. I've got 160 here, but I can't get a yellow dot by pushing it in. Won't work.
So it's not reading from your Mac do then?
We will shortly be landing.
Correct.
Please ensure
Okay.
your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop
What
inside.
other warnings you got listed as well?
Must be stowed.
No,
Armrests down and window blinds open.
Landing gear
Now need to
not
be seated with your seatbelt
unlocked.
fastened, ready for landing.
Huh?
And maximum speed 280, 67.
Well, the maximum speed is not my concern, but the other bit, landing not unlocked.
LG gear not uplocked.
Up. Well, it's down. How can it be up if it's down? Oh.
Try it again. Right, directors. Both on. Ah, there we are. We've got rid of them now. Yeah, got rid
Not
of
sure
them
about
now.
the landing gear though, because it's down,
Yeah.
isn't it? And it's
yeah.
already unlocked, isn't it?
I don't know what that means, mate.
Okay.
APU's available, so let's get that rolling. So APU bleed can come on. So we can shut the external power off, and then I can go and
Cabin crew must now be seated for landing. Thank you.
connections. Get rid of that. Get rid of the chocks. Okay, turn the packs on. Right. That's all ready to start.
Rejoignez au îlot et montez niveau 7-0.
Right. Push back.
Vous avez trouvé au îlot et responsable de stabilité.
On va déconnecter parce que là c'est injouable.
Ok, bonne soirée, à bientôt.
Merci, bonne soirée, à bientôt.
So nose left. And nose left.
Page.
Nose left.
GPG. No one's contacted me yet, so.
Okay. Well, it's rolling back on its own things, so okay here. Right. Start engine 2.
Offline again.
Fuel flow's going in.
Air France 1441, a good day at 8,000 feet and currently going direct to Papa 0617.
Air France 1441, bonjour, report ASVOC, expect ILS 06.
Expecting 06, runway 06, direct to where, over? 1441?
No direct, report as ASVOC.
ASVOC, Air France 141.
Okay. June 1. Been signed out of Simlink again.
What? Ooh. Have...
Oh. Yeah.
Okay. Is it fully updated, Simlink?
Yeah, it was updated yesterday.
Yes, correct, yeah. Ish. No. Yeah, well, it wasn't long ago, but I can tell you that now.
Simlink not responding.
Let's
get rid of it. I don't think you need it. Okay, so number 1 is available as well. Okay, so we can get rid of the APU bleed.
I just got it too now.
Turn that off. Yeah?
Yeah, it means that their servers are down.
Yeah. Yeah.
They require either updating their servers or it's down.
Yeah. Taxi light. Taxi light.
Air France 1441, just to let you know, I've been contacted by approach on 125830. You want me to stay on frequency or switch over?
Switch to Unicom, follow the transition arrival and report at ASVOC.
You'll do 1441.
Right. So what was the flaps? It was 2. Flaps 2.
Air France 1441,
armed.
holding at 8,000 feet, going to ASVOC.
And it's
Air France 1441, proceed direct to ASVOC, flight level 70.
Norman. Is it always Norman? Can we have somebody else meet up?
ASVOC, flight level 70.
Down to 70 and direct to ASVOC, Air France 1441.
Right, 0.1 down is meant to be. So, turn that down. 0.1 down is the trim. Right, controls.
FedEx 400, FedEx 411, go around.
Clear to
flight
open?
level 5,000 feet.
We haven't started yet.
FedEx 441, go around, climb flight level
It's got a similar call sign, 411, FedEx 411. He's typing in chat. So many things
17. Okay, let's try again. So we'll clear that and we'll do a takeoff test. And this time, takeoff is normal, except we need to put the auto brake to max.
I need to mute Discord.
FedEx 1441, go around. Air France 1441 after Alpha left 180 degrees.
After Asphalt, heading on the left side, left heading 180, Air France 1441. Back to hit that very soon anyway, so with that, minimize that for now. Okay, speed is good. Come up to 7,000 feet.
Les deux de l'approche, bonsoir monsieur, Air France 75 avec vous.
Right, let's do this.
Nous étions en plein taxi, on viendrait dire que vous êtes connecté. Ce n'est pas bien grave, Air France 75, bonsoir monsieur.
830. The other one, 123875.
Donc on a depuis le départ, Ericus 7 hôtel, 08 gauche, niveau initial 120, correct? Alors non, j'avais prévu départ 09 droite, Eric 6 Golf. Ah non, 09 droite, il faut remonter tout le taxi pour redescendre piste sud, monsieur. Je pourrais le faire si vous voulez, mais je vous le déconseille.
You know what my max speed is around here?
Je suis preneur du nouveau départ. Donc Eric 7 hôtel. Et vous roulez au point d'attente Tango 3, vous avez le temps, il n'y a personne de votre côté, vous pouvez changer votre FMC. Et bien c'est bien reçu, merci beaucoup pour l'Eric 7 hôtel et point d'attente Tango 3, Air France 65. France 35, Roméo Charlie, uniforme 122.8, très bon vol à vous, au revoir.
Unicum 122 décimal 8, au revoir et bonne soirée, France Charlie Roméo.
Merci. Air France 1441, left 180 degrees.
Left 180 degrees, Air France 1441.
Left 180 degrees on Alsvok, Alpha Sierra Victor Oscar Kilo. Alsvok tourne left 180 degrees.
After Asvok, heading 180 degrees, Air France 1441. Flip, why didn't you tell me that in the first
Correct, Air
place?
France 1441. You told me no problem, sir. Radar Victor, approach LDS to early. Maintain present heading, please.
Maintaining present heading of 234, and then I will continue the left at 180, Air France 1441, which is not far now, about 2 miles out.
Okay, sir, correct.
God. Hey, boss man. It says left heading. Anyway, I'm going to continue as this. God. Right, we are literally about to turn in 5, 4, 3, 2. A couple of seconds, give it a couple of seconds. It's 240, it's the same. For some reason I'm getting like FPS. Jeez. What's that smell, Empire? Smells like cooked bacon in an oven pot because it's full of whiskies. Right, let's start turning 180 on now. There you go. You're turning. What's that smell? Burning PC? God. What's burning your household then?
Air France 1441, contact early approach 123 decimal 875. Good fly, bye bye.
Over to 123.875, Air France 1441. Laters. And tower 11. Oh, flip, it's getting busy here. I don't know. Air France 1441, good day, still at 7,000 feet, heading 180.
Air France 1441, early bonjour, maintienne présente ligne, expect ILS 06.
LS 06, Air France 1441.
present heading, please.
Present heading 180, Air France 1441.
Air France 1441 correct, condition 4,000 feet, QNH 1028.
4,000 feet, QNH 1028, Air France 1441. But we need to do it ourselves.
Road afternoon, sir. Air France
Thought you might have
130 and...
Oh, that bang! I'm miles away, to be honest.
1,000,
I am literally miles away.
1000 spark, Air France 016.
Let's go down to 4,000 slowly, actually.
Et Corsair 432, rebonjour.
Oh, miles away. Navigraph is down, isn't it?
432, bonsoir, identifié.
For me,
Poursuivez la montée niveau 130,
me, Navigraph is
direct
flipping
à
down.
Oscar 185.
Descending slow anyway.
Et on poursuit montée niveau 130, autorisé direct Papa Oscar 185.
Oh flip, I need to get my yogurt. Jesus!
11110.
Alex, we're on way 16 and level 110. Air France
I'm in panic mode again. Let's speed up. Oh, 240 is fine. I need to go downstairs. Oh, wait, I'm looking at the time. I'm running flipping late. Let's sign in.
Air France 016, direct Odilo.
Direct to Odilo, Air France 016.
Corsair 432 pour Trio avec Unicom 122 pieds. Bonne soirée.
Should be like that.
Et Corsair, on poursuit sur Unicom, au revoir.
2-3 now. Roger, no, it's came back again. It's fine. See myself another glove now. I am.
Air France 1441, turn left heading 130.
Left heading 130, 1441. Ah.
Up the PPP, the PPP, the PPP, up the PPP. Empire's yogurt going sour.
Yeah, I know it's nothing to do with that. It's just that if I don't collect it a certain amount of time, I get nagged at. We only got time to do one flight, guys, today.
Air France 016 after Oslo, maintain present heading, vectors ILS 06.
Hello. Right, guys, get your predicts in. Get your predicts in. Get your predicts in.
Negative after Odilo, maintain present heading.
Is that ground on? Yeah.
Roger, we will continue with...
Can't really see much outside. Let me put my lights. Oops, other way.
Air France 1441, turn left heading 095.
Left heading 095, Air France 1441. Capture at 4,000 feet anyway, don't we, guys? Yes, we do. No, not that far now. Can't really see anything outside the window. It's a sunny holiday. Right, let's activate the approach. Great. Ferment. That's good. We're getting closer. What's the other one? Oh, I need to slow down soon enough. Still doing 240 odd knots.
Air France 1441 on present heading, cleared ILS approach 06.
On present heading, clear for ILS approach, Air France 1441.
Air France 016, distance 4,000 feet, QNH 1028.
ILS is already on anyway.
4,000 feet and QNH 1028, Air France 016.
Air France 016, minimum speed 250.
Can you repeat, please?
Minimum speed 250.
Minimum speed?
250 knots.
Roger, sir. 250, fire France 016.
Let me put that one in a way. I need to go downstairs real quick to inform you that I'm running late. Slow down. It's runway CO6. Yep, it is. In fact, we don't want to do that just yet. Stick at 193. Okay, to the right. Come on.
Air France 016, turn right heading 035.
Heading 035, Air France 016.
No.
Oui, approche, bonsoir monsieur, Foxtrot Hotel Juliette 33 avec vous, à montée initiale 100 via site. Bonsoir Nicolas.
Bonsoir, je m'arrive, Foxtrot G33 identifié, poursuivez la montée niveau 130.
Poursuivez la montée niveau 130, Foxtrot G33.
Air France 016, heading 040.
Heading 040, Air France 016.
Air France 016, on present heading, cleared ILS approach runway 06.
Roger, we percent heading, we are clear for ILS 06, France 016.
Fox TG33, à droite, autorité directe et de
À droite, direct et Doxa, Fox Hotel G33.
Air France 1441, contact Orly Tower 118.7. See you.
Over to tower 118.7. Air France 1441. Latest, buddy.
Goodbye.
Air France 1441 is about to capture localizer for CO6.
Air France 1441, good evening, sir. Keep going, approach on runway 06. Call me back when you are at 5 nautical miles.
Call you back when I'm getting closer, Air France 1441. Let's go, we'll see each other, I can see. 5 DME out. I'm going to do one flight today, guys. Don't have time to do another one. Speed up a bit more. Be too slow. Stick it to 170. We'll get closer. To 5 mics out now. Air France 141 is 5 mics out.
Air France 1441, runway 06, wind 110 degrees 7 knots, clear to land.
Clear to land at runway 06, Air France 1441. Oh, you son of a...
Tower, good afternoon, sir, from 016, Polish side is runway 06, 10 miles out.
Air France 016, good evening, sir, keep going, approach on runway 06, you are currently number 2, call me back when you are at 5 nautical miles of the runway.
100.
Flight slow.
Roger, sir, thank you very much, Air France 016.
Flight slow.
40, 30, 20, retard.
Yeah, I know, it's done it to me as well, Ian. Oh, flip. It's a bounce. It's done it to me again.
You know what they say? A good landing is a landing you can walk away from.
Ladies and gentlemen, cabin crew will shortly be leaving their seats to perform safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the fasten
Air France
seatbelt sign
1441
has
is
been
about to
switched
barricade
off.
onto the right.
Portable electronic devices for messaging, calls, or internet access may now be used.
Air France 1441,
Please
vacate
make
via
sure you
Whiskey
take all
42.
your personal belongings with you, checking in the seat pocket, underneath the seat, and in the overhead lockers. Do take
Air
care
France
opening
1441,
the overhead
contact Orly,
lockers
ground
as items may have moved to
121.705. Thank you for calling in Orly.
Smoking
Bye
is
bye.
not permitted
Over to ground
until you reach a
121.705, Air France
designated smoking
1441, have a good one,
area. On
bye-bye.
behalf of the captain and the crew, it has been our pleasure looking after you today. Our ground crew
Air
will
France
help you
016, runway 0.
159.83, j'ai seulement Opal, unité Echo.
Direct Air France 1441.
C'est à moi que vous parlez?
Air France 1441.
Go ahead, Air France 1441.
Air France 1441, Orly, ground, good evening, welcome to Paris, Orly. Next time, please watch out before Lima 42. Anyways, do you have a gate?
I'm happy to go straight to a gate in front of me, 1441.
Air France 1441, copy, it's approved, and report for leaving the frequency.
Roger that, 1441.
Alors, la station pour la clairance.
On est prêt à rouler pour sauver à la 94.
Quelqu'un m'a demandé une clairance, il ne veut plus répondre. Enfin, que soit Fox Hotel Novembre 94, vous êtes preneur de Whisky 36, 2780 mètres.
Oui, oui, c'est possible.
Eh bien, Fox Hotel Novembre 94, à gauche Lima 3, Whisky 36 pour la 07.
Whisky 36, c'est par Lima 3.
C'est
pour la
mon
07,
spag,
pour la
yeah.
94.
Ah, France 5983.
Alors France 5983, dans le MCU, j'ai seulement Opal, unité Echo.
Vous n'avez pas mis à jour Ozerac?
Which gate this number is?
Ouais.
Bon, ouais, faudra faire ça alors. Ben écoutez, prenez Opal unité Echo.
Merci Orlisol.
Pas de soucis.
6, I think CO2 6.
Air France 580, pardon, Air France 541, c'est vous pour la clairance?
Air France 541, oui, pour Nantes.
Ah, j'ai essayé de vous appeler 3-4 fois, mais bon, pas de réponse. Air France 541, bien bonsoir, Horizol, vous êtes autorisé pour Nantes Atlantique. La formation Charlie, l'Aigle 2 Echo, niveau 130, transport d'armée.
Yeah, I'm in, yeah. I'm in a hurry because of I needed downstairs.
Hotel Novembre 94 avec la tour 18-7, bon vol monsieur Bezos.
On passe avec la tour, merci pour le service, bonne soirée.
Bonne soirée. Air France 541, l'Aigle 2 Echo, Lima Golf, Lima 2 Echo.
Ok, départ par l'Aigle 2 Echo.
Air France 541, pardon, la relecture correcte sera à peu près.
Roger, Air France 541. France 5983, demande pushback.
5983, eh bien, mise en passage approuvée face à l'ouest, Quenage 1028.
Au footage face à l'ouest 1028.
Passengers boarding started.
Air France 141, Eucalyptus Frequency, have a great evening, bye.
Over to Unicorn, Air France 1441. Have a good one, buddy.
103. Enfin, pour l'instant, j'ai encore 9 000 pieds à faire. Hein. Je sais pas, qu'est-ce que je dis?
Merci beaucoup,
Do you want to deboard crew?
Adam's had an interesting thought. Apparently, you have to wait 400 seconds before putting a new flight plan in. Once you've finished with one.
Okay.
So, I probably didn't wait 5 minutes. I landed, saw the FMC was empty, and then plopped the new one straight in. So maybe that was the issue.
For the FS Labs?
Yeah.
In particular? Okay, that's new for me. That's a new answer from that then. Okay, that's...
Yeah. Well,
okay.
well, obviously you didn't know it because you didn't tell me at the
No,
time.
I didn't
otherwise
know
you'd
it.
have told me.
I didn't know it because I'm not familiar with how FS Labs do things.
No. Well, Labs do things the way Airbus do things. The real thing, because they're the best at best in the business. So if it's 5 minutes, then that's what it needs.
Yeah, because the Phoenix doesn't do it. Aerosoft doesn't do it. The inner builds A320 doesn't do it.
Right. Okay.
So all the planes that are flying, they never do that. So
they never do it. Okay, so it's just this one.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'll need to read the documentation about it. But Adam seems to think that you wait 5 minutes before you put the next one in. Maybe it's just an FS Labs thing. But I'm surprised because they would normally do it by the book, as per, But I know Adam was saying earlier that the FS Labs use a Honeywell FMC, and other people use a different version.
Yeah. That's correct.
Maybe that has something to do with it.
Because I don't think Aerosoft uses it. They're completely different. Their ones are again.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
Well, the only way to find out.
747 is the same. Yeah.
Yeah. But the only way to find out, Ian, is you do a turnaround flight and wait 5 minutes as soon as you get down.
Yeah.
And see how it goes from there.
I mean, to be honest, I didn't know. I don't know at what point that the FMC gets cleared, because I only checked when I was at the gate. I mean, is it on landing? Is it on flaps up? Is it, in which case, if it did then it'd be longer than 5 minutes, because I took longer than 5 minutes to taxi back, so it would have been at least 5 minutes.
Usually for me, it's as soon as you parked at the gate with engines off.
Right. So that's when it clears.
Yeah.
In that case, I didn't wait 5 minutes, because I had a sim brief ready to go and I plopped it straight in.
Yeah. Okay. Well, in that case, you didn't wait 5 minutes at all.
No. I need to. I'll read the documentation from FS Labs and see what they say, and see what the issue is. But that's interesting if it did mess up. But why would it accept it and not create? I would have expected some sort of warning to say the data is potentially corrupt or it's not right or something. It accepted everything. We went through the whole process exactly as I've just done now. Everything looked good until we rolled, and then we went into alpha floor with the speed. As soon as I went into flex, it went to alpha 4.
It's a mystery.
Yeah.
I don't have an answer to that.
No, nobody does. No, Captain Michael helped Adam. Nobody knew. Maybe we won't ever know, but we'll see. Right, so here's 36,000 feet. We are leveling off. Alt cruise, and it's held the altitude absolutely. Well, it's 20 feet off. I'll give it that.
Simlink's gone again.
Has it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's gone off again.
It's annoying because I needed it when I got into France to see which exit point I was at. And since it wasn't working, I couldn't track my plane, so I was guessing where I was.
Well, I mean, I know what I've got on my PFD here. I can see where I am here, so I don't need the thing.
Yeah, I only use it for ground purposes, but in the sky you don't need it.
No. Oh yeah, to see where you are if you don't know where the gate is.
Yeah, I don't know, especially if you're going to an airport you're not familiar with.
Oh, I've just come interesting one here because I'm using this Dubrovnik is quite old. They've obviously extended the taxiways in real life because the Navigraph chart now shows the taxiway going right to each end. Whereas my scenery stops in thirds and you have to backtrack the old way. So I was barreling along watching the the chart, and suddenly the taxi ended. Nothing. I was in the grass. I thought, where's the taxiway? It should be here. But obviously old airport not been updated. So there's a classic example that what you see on the Navigraph is not necessarily what you get.
Exactly. I do have that myself, even on MSFS. I do see it myself.
Yeah.
Like EGKK is one of them. It's not in the simulator, it's not accurate because MSFS came out in 2020 and the airport wasn't even finished. In real life, that's why it doesn't exist in the simulator.
Right. Yeah, there are various reasons, but this obviously it's an old airport, but it's been, upgraded over the years. And of course Navigraph, upgrade it as they do. But the sim didn't. Didn't have a taxiway. Nige, hello mate. Guaranteed issues you faced was because the too quick turnaround between flight plans must have screwed up the logic of the plane. Yep, Adam, you could well be very, very right on. That is a plausible explanation, that.
And as Ian said, as soon as he got to the gate, he didn't even waited 5 minutes. It's literally 2 minutes, a minute, 2 minutes, and plonk it. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, the engines were not pulled off. I checked the FMC and it was empty. I checked the progress page. I checked the inits. There was no data in it at all. Completely empty. So I thought, right, let's load the new flight plan. And that's what I did. So tomorrow with Jack, we'll hang on a bit before I load the next one in, and we'll see.
Excuse is, as soon as you park at a gate, do your shutdown checklist, apart from your APU, because your APU stays on, obviously, and you just go and get your packet of hobnobs, come back, and in 5 minutes it'll be up.
Absolutely.
Because obviously when you're doing a turnaround state, the aircraft, well, half of it's only shut down, APU's still on and whatnot.
Yeah. Oh, we got overspeed warning now. I've got an overspeed warning. I'm at decimal 82. So what's going on here?
Because I can see what the problem is.
Yeah?
Yep, I'll give you a hint. You're the pilot panel.
No water throttle.
There you go. So obviously that is, you might accidentally click that off.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's going down now. Revving down.
Yeah. Okay, well that's not an issue then. I'll sort that out. Wonder why that was off then.
Your climb thrust is not set to climb. It's flashing at you.
Yeah. Oh, it wants me in climb, does it?
You got it in CL?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
There you are. CL.
There you go.
It's coming down now.
It's probably just slightly off.
Yeah.
Probably slightly off. Sometimes I do that, where you think, oh yeah, it's on CL, but no, it's not. It's actually about half an inch off.
Yeah, but for the climb it was fine. It was CL for the climb.
Yeah,
and it didn't balk at me. It was when that auto throttle. So that was on for takeoff. Why does it go off? Why did it go off? I didn't touch anything.
If your system's sometimes not on CL and then you gradually
I see.
Speed up, or maybe you just accidentally knocked something.
Yeah, it could well be.
If you knock your joystick that hard, the autopilot will go off, obviously.
Yeah. Okay, well that's an easy fix. So I'm glad, things like that I'm happy with. It goes wrong, but then you can see a reasoning behind it and you fix it.
Yeah.
So that's fine. That's not a problem. That doesn't worry me. So that's good. So we're okay. We're back now. Alt cruise Mach 0.77. Good.
Shut off. Dan, if you there,
Adam got it as well. Auto throttle, throttle. Everyone's screaming at me. Auto throttle.
If you're there, Dan, we are in Ian's Discord.
Yeah, so that's not. That's okay. Yeah.
Interesting flight.
So we've got a proper cruise setting now. And the climb at 1.4.
Are you using the IE engines, not the CFMs?
Am I?
You can tell by the.
I don't know.
I can tell by the engine.
Right.
Looking at the engine, and it's at 1.4, blah blah blah, 1.4. Usually with CFMs, it doesn't say 1.4, 1.5, 1.8. It's usually just say 84% or 90% and whatnot. So you are not using the CFM engines.
Things you learn on this thing. I didn't know even what I was using.
Oh, it's bad. Basically, you're using more powerful engines. They're not. CFMs are more fuel efficient, but they're not as powerful. But the ones you've got uses more fuel, but they're much more powerful.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay. I didn't know that. I just loaded a Whiz from my collection. I didn't know what it was. Apparently, it's got the wing things on that you're talking about.
Yeah, the Sharklets. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
I think Wizz Air does fly the IAE engines. Yeah. I think they do have some in their fleet.
Well, it's come from the FS Labs site, so I guess it does. If it's the correct livery and the correct engine thing, they wouldn't put it on something that they didn't have, would they?
FS Labs surely have different engine variants, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But the Whiz livery's only got these.
Yeah.
If I choose something else, then it'll have something else. So this is correct for the model.
Uh-huh. Let me check. A3. Yeah, it's correct. Airbus A321-200. And they've got 41. They've got 41 in their fleet. And then they also got 118 of the Airbus A321 Neos. They've got 118 of those.
Right.
And then they got the XLR.
We don't have a Neo, do we? Whatever that.
A320
Neo, they call it.
I don't.
Yeah, FS Labs don't do that.
No, I don't think they have.
No, we've got the 19s, 20s, and 21s with the 2 engine variants, and that's it.
Yeah, so you got the
you got
the 200 series. Yeah.
There's no Neos. What is that? Again, a different model. Again, a different engine.
The A320 Neos is like the 320 Neos, so it's more fuel efficient.
Is it?
It's a newer. Right. It's a newer model. It's a newer model.
Okay.
With different engines.
Different engines, but the same basic.
More efficient. Maybe have about 1 or 2 seats less, because the body of the wing temps might be a little bit different. I mean, The first flight was 2017 or 2016. The Neos.
Okay.
I believe. I'm not sure. 2016, 2017 for their first flight when the A321 Neos came out. So obviously the FS Labs was out way before then, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
So yeah,
absolutely. Yeah, this is an old bird for us.
Yeah, so in that case, I'm surprised
they've never updated it.
Yeah, I'm going to say they never did the Neos. They never updated it.
Maybe they will for Microsoft. Maybe when they bring the Microsoft one, you'll get one of those. And we won't. We will never get one in P3D. We'll have to stick with these.
I'm not that fussed with the Neo. I prefer the older variant sometimes. Hey!
Log 68 is rating with a party of 13.
Hey, Mr. T coming in with the raid. Hello. Thank you for the raid. We was having an interesting discussion about planes and bits and pieces. I'd done my first flight, but at the same time, sim brief thing just crashed on me again. Dan, yeah, he's around. Dan's around.
Sim link's back on.
Well, it's too late now because I shut it down.
For now. For now. Give it 5 minutes, it'll be off again.
They're doing something with the service or something. They either restarting it or upgrading it or updating it, or it just keeps crashing. It's something going on with their connection.
Yeah.
Dan was around, but I don't know where he disappeared to. It's Friday, isn't it? No, it's Thursday today. Keep forgetting it's not Friday today. Appreciative of the raid, but unfortunately, I'm going to end my stream very soon. But appreciative of the raid, but just really having a chit chat, aren't we?
We are.
Yeah.
We've had a bit of a.
Oh, there you go. Here's Dan. I can't find you guys. We are in Ian's Fisher Discord. Unless you want to jump into my Discord. Wanted to.
If Dan can't find his way here, then yeah, of course.
Yeah. We're switching over now. In 5. Who's a race? Who's going to beat me? I won. Flip. Right. Should see us now, Dan.
Okay.
Dan should be popping in now.
Back with you. He'll probably turn up in mine now, you watch.
Have you blocked us? No. Dan's been a pain in the backside. He's going to jump in and say, there he is.
Here he is. He's in now.
It was in Ian's Discord, Dan.
Oh.
Unless you haven't got the invited. Oop,
I've got Ian's Discord, but I didn't.
Oh, you got an issue? We got the same problem, Dan. We got the same problems. With Simlink. Oh.
Mine's working now, no problem.
Task manager or taskbar settings? Where's that then?
You have an echo. You mean the PC time? It's really the same, to be honest.